Big one. Big one, big one, big one, big one. Big one today. Big one today. You know, we were thinking, oh man, 3M Open. Scotty's the best player in the field by so far. Is it even going to be like a worthy watch along? And then we got the present in Scotty Scheffler chasing the future in a young bloke called Jackson Koivun.
5 birdies today
For Scotty. Not nary a bogey.
Nary a bogey.
Yeah.
You got to...
Nary's one of those words that's used in a very specific context.
Yeah, I like those kind of words.
Yeah.
In a world of overuse.
Yeah.
You can't just nary.
Nary's a good one. I'm trying to think of some other... What are some other words in the same...
You said a word last week on the show.
Quixotic. You love that word.
Oh, God. You remembered immediately.
You weak in the knees when I said it just
I was
now.
all about it.
You love that word.
I did. Quixotic.
Quixotic. Brooklyn, Minnesota. Did you know there was a
I didn't.
A Brooklyn in Minnesota?
But I know I love
Teresa
Berry.
Yeah.
That's my mother's name without the H. Teresa.
She's a T-E-R?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a...
After the mother.
After Mother Teresa? No, I think Mother Teresa died after... Well, I guess she gets to be named after her.
Yeah.
Jews, you can only name them... You can only name after someone.
Oh, yeah. No. Living saint. The Mother Teresa that she would... I think they were like...
Is she saint yet?
Gotta be. I think it was an immediate...
Well, no, because isn't... I mean, you would know this better than me. Don't you have to like, do something miraculous? Isn't that part of it? You have to, like, do something...
I don't know.
Saint. It says saint. Is it, well... Saint Mother Teresa of Calcutta.
Yeah.
That's like she's the first ballot Hall of Famer of saints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not a question.
Speaking of first ballot Hall of Famers, how about the best basketball player perhaps of all time going to what's tangentially my team?
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Excited. I think the whole thing is unnecessary, but I'm glad we got him.
What do you
just stay in LA if you're going to play longer.
Or go back to Cleveland.
Yeah.
All right, we got Ben Coles though.
Oh, golf.
We go from LeBron James to Ben Coles because that's what we do here on the show. We have Ben Coles in the top 10 this week, and we have Scotty to win. Those were 2 of Rick's picks. So
this.
We're looking good so far.
Do you want to see Scotty win, or do you want to see Koivun hold him off? What makes you more satisfied?
I want to see Koivun hold him off in a battle.
Yeah.
Like, I want Scotty to get to 23 or 24 under. Scotty just made a long birdie putt on 11, and then he made kind of a mid-range birdie putt on 12. So Scotty, and Scotty was completely out of this. He shot 29 on the back 9 yesterday afternoon. So it's been a rapid ascent, and you feel like if this would like continue to go more and more holes, Scotty would chase him down. But you know what? There's 72 holes for a reason. And what a leaderboard for if they could hand pick 2 guys to be on the top for the 3M Open, they would pick these 2. So we're very excited. What's up, Chase? Good to have you back, Marky Mark. We got some of our regulars in the chat. I want everyone to hop in. Tell us where you're watching from. This is a real sicko one. Everyone, people have major season fatigue, not us. We got Scotty Scheffler putting for birdie here on 13. Can the putter get hot? These greens are absolutely perfectly smooth. It looks good. Does it stop just short? It stops just short. It's a good effort for Scotty Scheffler. So he's got to get to 23 or 24, you would think, to make Koivun have to earn this. Koivun has a lot of experience winning golf tournaments. He's won a lot of golf tournaments recently, obviously in college.
Sorry, I misspoke. 6 birdies today from
6 birdies, so he's 6 under.
Nary a bogey.
Remains. But look, he's closed out a lot of golf tournaments. This one's a little bit different. It's a PGA Tour event, and there's money involved. Quite a bit of it.
There's probably scenarios where you want the young guy to learn a lesson, like welcome to the PGA Tour here. I don't feel like
no, because at this point, it would almost be something if it was like as he takes driving iron off the tee, and it's perfect for Jackson Koivun on 10. If they were like tied for the lead, like at this point, unless Scotty does something absolutely insane over his last 5 holes,
it would mean a bit of a collapse.
And we don't want to see. We want.
Is he 3 under today? Did he start
Koivun?
at 20?
Yeah, I think he started at 20. Yeah. So 3 under front 9.
He's already done more than he probably thought he needed to do to win.
I think if he 68, it's par 71. I think if he would have offered him 68 at the beginning of the day with a 4-shot lead, he would have taken it. But this is going to be a different experience for him. I think it's a good thing that the golf course is so benign, relatively speaking. As Brian Harman gets one to go, he stays at 19 under par. So there are a group of chasers. I expected someone to go dumb low today, and there's still time for that to happen. Obviously, Scotty is 6 under through 13, but even if he was, I think he started at 20. Yeah, even if he was even par today, he'd still be tied for the lead. So I expected there to be a few more scores better than 20 under, but there's still a lot of time for these guys to get hot on a course like this.
I like this golf course. Watching the guys finish on like these last couple holes, it reminds me of like a quintessential PGA Tour event from like your childhood. That
100%. This is like, last week these major golf courses are almost like they're playing golf on the moon,
Yeah.
in the sense of like they're so. I mean, that was low left from Ben Coles.
Dang.
Okay, no good there. But like that's gonna be just fine.
It's like
because,
fine.
No, I mean this course is in the grand scheme of course is very easy. But like you watch them play at a Shinnecock, or you watch them play at a Royal Birkdale, and it's like they're playing on the moon. Like it's just the colors are crazy.
Yeah.
The golf course is crazy. 3 of the 4 golf courses had no trees. Of the 4 major courses had no trees this year. Right? This is like back to a quintessential Parkland. It's Minnesota in the summer, so it's obviously, it's humid. The greens are really soft. The putting surfaces are perfectly pure. The rough is there, but the fairways are not. It's not crazy undulating. Like the fairways are holding. This is more of a look at sort of what you would get. Your guys,
it's a TPC course,
it's
right?
TPC. It's what you. This is more of like the guys playing kind of a quote unquote normal.
But is it the 18th hole that's got like shades of Bay Hill, shades of
it's
like
par 5 though. It's a reachable par 5.
Yeah.
But yes, there is some potential for some fireworks. Michael Brennan, who Wyndham Clark said on our show, has his favorite ball flight, and it's easy to see why.
Look at that.
191 just on a fucking rope. He said he was like jealous when he first played with him at how straight and how long and how penetrating he hits it. Michael Brennan finds the middle of the fairway. Joseph Boza, what's going on? What is going on? This is the Jackson Koivun coming out moment. Yeah, maybe for the casuals. We've been on Jackson Koivun for a little while now.
Feels good.
Kate, imagine a plaque in the spot where Bryson got the penalty last week. We'll have some more plaques or wax coming this week. Some really whack.
That would really change the integrity of that hitting it there. You could land up on the plaque. You would get relief.
Yeah. Scotty, is he going to hit it in those bunkers? Nope, because that's how. So that's a great example of why this golf course is so much simpler than that tee shot last week is going over those bunkers.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. As we said, when they're playing links golf, it just the journey just starts when it lands. Here, the journey's over. The journey's over. That journey's just over.
You look down at your tee a lot quicker.
With the win, Jackson would go from 194th to 71st on the FedEx Cup and be less than a point outside the playoffs. And you got to think he would keep it rolling because he wants to get into those playoffs. Here is Jackson Koivun, his second shot. It is a very interesting golf swing. I'll say that. It's a good one right to the middle of the green, probably about 18 feet.
A lot of golf Twitter is worried about his back.
We're going to talk about that on the show tomorrow. We got a lot of armchair doctors out there on golf Twitter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of armchair golfers. Am I wrong to think Scotty will run out of holes? No, I think that's probably right. KFT is in Illinois, and Tommy Morrison is minus 26 with a 4-shot lead. It's another of the next-gen guys. I believe this is only Tommy Morrison's 4th start on the Korn Ferry Tour. And of the PGA Tour guys who have gone out to the Korn Ferry Tour, it's been Tommy who's got off to the best start. Big 6'8" Tommy Morrison, who sounds exactly like Scotty Scheffler. If you close your eyes, he sounds exactly like Scotty Scheffler.
Speak the same.
Both Dallas boys, both Texas boys, but they just like sound the same. But yeah, Tommy, I mean, I can look right now. I think Tommy is already like close to the top 30 in the points because of how good he's been so far. And he's got a 4-shot lead. Luke Potter's up there too as his Texas teammate. Yeah, Tommy started the week 29th in the points, and he's projected to go 7th. So this would pretty much lock up a PGA Tour card for Tommy Morrison. Where's Blades? He's having another kind of on Sunday.
Luke Potter's doing all right up there.
Yeah, Blades has the worst score of the top of the top like 10 guys. Everyone's 5 under, 6 under, 9 under. He's 1 under so far. Billy Ho, who what a guy, by the way. What he donated to my charity auction is just
unreal. That's a great one.
Yeah, we had my charity event. We'll do a little recap of it tomorrow on the show, just a casual one. But I had my charity event at Brentwood Country Club on Thursday. We raised a bunch of money for the Tyler Zanes Memorial Foundation in honor of my buddy who passed away. But Billy offered one of the coolest prizes. Someone's going to get to caddy, and it's actually like a 19-year-old kid who won. As Chandler Phillips gets one to go. He's got some interesting. Did you see got the
I
wraps?
love the way he dresses.
Yeah.
Oh, his shafts.
He like wrapped his shafts in some camo shafts. He's a hunter. He's a hunter.
That shirt sucks, but I really like the way he dresses most of the time.
Yeah. How small does that golf club look in big? Gary Woodland's been hitting the weight room.
Looks like he's hitting a putter.
That's what I'm saying. It just looks, and it's 201 yards, by the way.
Oh, he's got the trajectory.
It's an aggressive line to a back left pin. It looks like he's picking up the tee quickly, like he likes it. Yeah, it was right over the flag.
Nasty.
To finish, so someone's going to get to caddy for Billy in a practice round on the PGA Tour. How cool is that?
On the West Coast swing.
How cool is that? Which is some of the
you can't lose if you get a West Coast swing event.
It's the iconic play. Yeah, you really can't.
No matter what tournament practice round that young lad gets, he's
desert is cool because it's only 2 hours away and it's beautiful. It's the desert. San Diego is great. Obviously, Torrey Pine's beautiful. Look at the ocean. Golf course maybe not that great, but the views, Riv, as good as it gets. Waste management, chaos.
Fun. Wednesday at WM.
Pebble.
The kid old enough for a 19-year-old kid?
Probably not. No,
we
you gotta sign a waiver.
We gotta get him a fake ID for his WM.
Jackson gives me big injury-prone what-if fives. This is a common thing that we're seeing because of the side bend in his swing. We're gonna talk about it. Well, I'll give you a little preview though, for a little watch-along preview. Joaquin Neiman's never had a back injury, so some people's backs are just built in certain ways. Ryan Fox, his golf swing, you would not teach to someone without an insanely
before you
back.
diagnose Jackson Koivun, why don't you get me his leg day workout? I bet it's.
Or he might just be. It's not even the workout. He might just be super fucking flexible.
I think he's strong too.
Some people. Everyone's bodies are different. Like, oh, the guy on Twitter can't swing like that. You don't say.
You don't say. Man, watching myself hit 80 golf shots for our YouTube video that's coming out.
Yeah, when is it coming out? Is it coming out this week?
No, it'll be a minute.
Okay.
But that's just tough. You have so many thoughts watching yourself like actually play golf, and like my posture is fucked up. I'm standing way too far away from the ball.
Yeah.
Like maybe all true things that
it's
I just
probably
need
a
to
good
see.
like healing experience though.
Yeah.
Michael Kim, Mr. 59, has been kind of stuck in neutral.
1 over par since then.
It's going to be kind of interesting.
Sorry.
To see a guy shoot 59 and maybe not even finish in the top 20 of the tournament. I wonder what's the worst ever finish.
Unvalidation.
We said it was the validation was important for Ryan Fox validated his 62.
Yeah.
This would be the ultimate unvalidation. What's the worst finishing position? I'll just say worst finishing position for a PGA Tour player who shot 59 in that event. It can't be worse than 20th. Oh, found tools. Oh, thinking. They piss me off with this. Like, it'll be like one last tweak, and then it'll say like finishing up.
I don't need to know.
Yeah,
I know you're faster.
Tell
than
me when
anything.
it's done.
Look at this. It's giving you. I like this though. It's giving me all of its sources.
Yeah, that's as a media guy. I like that. All right, Koivun for birdie and a
Kevin
4-shot
Chappell.
lead.
We'll give you the info after.
Yeah, but what did he finish though? Oh, tied for 47th. Okay.
Bad.
That is bad. Koivun, it's going to bring enough. It just misses on the high side, so it's going to be a tap-in par for Jackson Koivun on 10.
Leader lag, if you will.
Fabrizio with the here we go to Diamante to Real Madrid. I saw that. Kind of stolen from PSG. Vinny to Arsenal. It's hard for me to imagine Vinny playing somewhere other than Real Madrid, just the amount of aura that follows that guy. But listen, you're the champions of England. You get stronger. That's what you have to do. Player of the Year race kept alive by Ryan Fox beating Young at the Open. If Scheffler picks up a playoff event and or Tour Championship, got to be him again, right? It's going to be a very interesting vote.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very, very, very interesting vote because there is no runaway winner. I think if Cam Young had won that major, he would have been the runaway winner. It's amazing how literally one shot determines that. And not even one shot over the course of the whole year, just one shot in one tournament.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
But yeah, if you look at the top 5, I mean, Scheffler, Fitz, Young, Clark, Goddard have all, except for Scotty, have multiple wins on the year. But
there are tournaments worth some weight left. Like if somebody
playoffs.
familiar wins the Tour Champ, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Somebody familiar wins the Tour Championship, and by familiar I mean somebody you just mentioned.
If one of those guys wins the FedEx Cup, like if Goddard wins the FedEx Cup and he's got 4 wins,
Yeah.
does he then get it?
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah, even though he didn't really contend in the major at all.
Did he not contend? Like he wasn't like
Mm-mm.
top 25 in any of them?
That's exactly that's a very loose
With 4
definition.
wins and
It's a very loose definition for contend. I do want to get to Marky Mark's question for you, Ben. What's
that?
LeBron's country club going to be in the Philly region?
I mean, I have a rooting interest. I think he should go against the grain and choose my mother-in-law's club, the Union League National, because it has 3 courses in the Philly area, 1 at the shore and 2 in the Philly area.
Oh, so it's 1 membership for this.
1 membership, you get 3, but
that's cool.
National that's down at the shore, like for somebody that probably isn't looking for like permanent residence in Philly, maybe a temporary situation during the season.
Well, the good news
live
is,
at the shore.
I know he's only making like $8 million or $4 million a year this contract, but I think given his career earnings, what a shot from Scotty. Get better, develop. It is developed. Scotty Scheffler is going to have about 5 feet, and these greens are carpet, and they don't break like Shinnecock. Remember when we were
You gotta like him there.
Remember when we were doing the Shinnecock watch along, and there was like 7 different breaks from every single one? Jackson's outfits are the least Malvin looking outfits ever. Odd signing for him. Your thoughts on that?
I've come around to say that I love that they signed him because they have a vessel that doesn't have to be Sung Jae or Jason Day. They can show that they do technical wear too, which is what they're doing. And if you look at his outfit, it does look like just a slightly tweaked up modern version of like the uniform.
It's amazing how much a well-placed logo
yes
changes like
on the leg there.
Yeah, like Manners does it like on the back of the shin where it almost like kind of looks like a tattoo.
They also put some of their center logo shirts on Koivun. I think what he was wearing yesterday
like
had one
underneath the collar.
It's very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
He does look markedly different than any of the Malvin guys.
And he's wearing the tour uniform right now. Like from this down the line shot, he could be anybody.
White navy, white shoes.
But when you get close up, there's character. There's some intention.
All right, this hole's got a little teeth to it. Jackson Koivun, the 11th, 472. He's played at 1 over par so far, but it looks like
young
a good
man.
tee shot. Yeah, he's playing a draw.
You want to change that swing?
His ball speed's up to 176, which I remember. I mean, this was obviously after his freshman year, so it was a long time ago. When I went down to play with the Auburn guys, he was bunting it out there. He's added so much speed.
Live fast, die young, James Dean. That's what I say.
Just get those wins while they're out there.
That's what I say.
Yeah. All right, Gary, after that tee shot that went directly over the flag stick, that's going to come up just a little short. Koivun pumps it 298 down the middle of the fairway and just 174 left. We got Michael Kim trying to clean up for birdie on the par 5 12th, so Koivun still has that par 5 to play. Kim does, in fact, make the birdie. He's got a bogey and a double, 3 bogeys and a double on his card, which is pretty bad at a golf course like this, but he's going to be safe of the Kevin Chappell finishing 47th after shooting 59.
Definitely. I mean, top 20s.
Oh, they're saying Freddie's similar situation.
Yeah, Freddie's superpower is that he knows what size to wear.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't try to wear too small of a shirt. He knows he's not 35 anymore. He probably wears a large or an XL, and it looks, he invented the like swag of the Ashworth long sleeve. So, he's got to own that a little bit more. So sizing up helps in the shirt department there.
Dan, more likely to make 27 Ryder Cup team, Koivun or Spawn?
That's a great question.
I'd say Koivun.
I say Koivun
I mean,
too.
because 27 is a little while from now. Like, I think, coming out and winning, I mean, this reminds me of, Matt Wolff coming out early and winning, and Colin coming out early and winning, like winning right off the bat. Because we've, Luke Clanton had an incredible run as an amateur. He didn't get that W right off the bat.
Right.
I mean, even Ludwig, he won pretty quickly, but not like right off the bat. And it was also kind of a fall event, so it was almost like a bit of a fart in the wind.
It was the RSM. Yeah,
it was the RSM in the fall. I think it was after he had played in the Ryder Cup, so he had already but coming out and winning your, what is it going to be, his 3rd or 4th start as a pro? The majors minus the Masters are overrated, in my opinion. Too much variance and luck from the tee time. It's a hot take. It's definitely a hot take, Sandman. I would say, a guy who I respect and I actually look at his work quite a bit is this guy Andy Lack, who's a kind of a gambling guy, and he said that there was crazy, almost randomness in the 3 major championships besides the Masters this year in terms of the leaderboards. And he said it was it was a lot of inaccurate guys getting rewarded, obviously, other than Aaron Rai, who's like the most accurate. But let's see if Scotty can close it to 2. Scotty's got to get to 23, 24 in order to put some heat under the collar of the young man. Let's see if he can get it done. He cannot. Can't miss that putt.
Wow.
Can't miss that putt when you're chasing.
God, I didn't have my wallet out because
I thought for sure that was going in. We just hyped up how we hyped up how straight that was going to be, like how straightforward that was going to be. It's a big miss. That's a significant miss, and Koivun will breathe a little bit earlier. They're asking you, do you see J-Day's long sleeve mock neck at the Open? So dope. I need one.
I missed that, actually.
Check it out.
You can check that out.
Crowds look good in Minnesota. Did you guys see Big Muzzy Donahue? What a name. Muzzy?
Muzzy.
Attaboy Muzzy.
Do you remember those foreign language tapes? You ever saw those commercials as a kid? You might be just too young.
What are they called? Muzzy?
It was called Muzzy, and it taught you foreign languages. It was this big monster. And he,
really?
So
you took French then?
That was just from the commercial. I knew that one phrase. It means, yes, I am a girl.
Okay, there you go.
You want to see Muzzy?
Yeah, I'll look at Muzzy.
Check this out. That's Muzzy. That guy.
Oh, you should throw that in the group. Did they say like I'm Muzzy?
Listen to this. These kids aren't French. They're American. That was just from the
commercial. Oh, you have the.
Hold on.
We're incepting.
Yes, that's French they're speaking. And no, these children aren't French. They're American.
What you're gonna say?
Also, they made that monster's voice just like 3 octaves too low.
Can't understand
Like, go
what
back.
he's
You
saying.
can't understand a fucking word he's saying. He goes, oh, blah, blah, blah.
She's like, oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Also, I'm calling Cap that child is French.
That you think that's a French girl?
Yeah, dude. Listen to that accent. Do it again. Yeah, that's
I don't know. I say it just as well.
That's a French child. Brad Dahlke in the field next week, along with a lot of big names, says Kate Ash. Yeah, you're getting to the point of the year where there's only a couple events left. So if you're outside the top 70, you kind of have to play. Like, you know. Europe better be shaking in their boots seeing the next gen out there. Yeah, it's been a good week for the next gen. Miles Russell lost in the final to a kid, by the way, with a mustache. I mean, not hard to have a better mustache than this.
I was watching a little bit.
A kid with a better mustache, like that kid being in the U.S. Junior was a little frightening. Just a little frightening. He didn't look like a junior. I'm not saying that this is a Danny Almonte situation.
No, Danny Almonte.
You remember Danny Almonte?
Of course I do.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's a Danny Almonte situation. I did take notice that the guy had a full mustache in the US Junior.
I think the kids are growing up faster these days, man, in every way.
Drinking more milk.
Yeah, maybe it's all this protein they're putting in all the Doritos and stuff.
Yeah. Emma bought me some protein popcorn. I said, no. She said, what do you mean? She said, don't you want the popcorn to be like healthy? I said, absolutely not. I said, when I'm eating popcorn, that's an indulgence. I want the nasty, cancer-causing.
Oh, you don't want a side benefit?
No.
Accidental.
I also don't. I also, you know what I think about fucking popcorn and like one of those things you create? It's utter woke nonsense. Popcorn needs to be put in the microwave and popped, and then you burn the first one. You're like, oh fuck, I got to turn it down from 240 to 220.
Yeah, what all are you talking about? How else do you make it?
It's not even made. They have pre-packaged popcorn that's like in a chip
bag.
No,
you got to go through the experience of like smelling the burn and being like, oh, I'm gonna do another 100%. One that's 15 seconds less.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Then you open it and you're like, oh, it's not that burn. And then
I used to melt table butter in my microwave.
That's a bit much.
And pour it over top of it and then shake it up.
If the majors weren't the oldest events, would they be the most important? Well, I don't know if they. I mean, you're just trying to say the majors shouldn't matter. I guess I don't really understand. Like, what's the next sentence?
It's like if the 3M Open was 200 years old and everybody made a big deal about how much it meant,
then it would just be a major.
Could it be a major?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Is it the marketing that makes a major?
Is Koivun the best player you've played with at your college visits? Anyone else stand out? Well, he was a kid. I mean, he had just won like every award as Scotty pulls one left into the rough again on 15. Scotty's running out of holes.
Dead.
Honestly, the one who I might have been most impressed with was either Christian Mass from Texas or Tyler Weaver at Florida State.
Oh, interesting.
Tyler Weaver's currently the number 2 amateur in the world. As Jackson Koivun, the former number 1 amateur, he likes this one at 11. It's another good shot. It's another good shot to the back of the green. He can more than likely par out right now and win his first PGA Tour event. But let's see, there might be a finishing flourish from a guy named Scheffler or a guy named Harmon. Harmon now just 4 shots back. He's in third. And unlike Scotty, who pulled his left, that one is down Main Street for Brian Harmon.
Another question that I don't know if somebody asked it here or I just saw it elsewhere, but do you kind of lock him in for President's Cup this year? Just to even Koivun, just to like get him experience in team events with the environment and everything. Like I know what LKD says, and I tend to agree with you guys on that. But like, is it also just a good proving ground for that style of event?
I like that call. I actually quite like that call. I hadn't really thought about it until you said it. Yeah, it's a lower stake environment than the Ryder Cup,
but higher stake than a college match.
Higher stake than even a normal PGA Tour event
in terms of team dynamic and like his experience in that. Like he's had the college team experience.
But you know what's the interesting about college is they never play with a partner.
Oh, that's true.
It's always like individual match play. I think it would definitely add. I don't think the PGA Tour has any. I'm not calling out a conspiracy here where the PGA Tour can kind of put their foot on the scale and say, put this guy on the team. But I think if you're looking to add some juice, if we're in the star building business here in this country, I think I like that idea, Ben. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the show. But
building.
I definitely like that idea.
You got to get reps. That idea.
And it reminds me of when Europe put Ludwig in the Ryder Cup and they were just like, go forth, young man, prosper, blood him right away. Blood him right away. I like that idea, man. Very well done. Very well done.
Thank you.
A lot of youngsters outside the top 12, Joseph Boza. I'm scared Sned won't pick him. He will depend on the names that have been on team events before. You might be right. What a missed opportunity by the NCAA not having a proper team event. Yeah, we've explored trying to do something like that where you get like the guys actually playing with each other, or you get like one guy currently from the team and one alumni from the team.
That'd be so fun.
But yeah, that was actually one of the ideas for why we wanted to do the college series when we first started. It was like these kids are on a team, but then they never actually play as a team. They always play as individuals and kind of add up the scores in the end. So it's fun to get the guys like rooting for each other.
Yeah, and rooting for you too. That was always fun when like you're surrounded by these like younger people than you that are way better at a sport.
Yeah. It was an interesting dynamic. LPGA is a college event in March in Hawaii. 95 pros and 25 college players. It's at Nanea, which is one of the great golf. I had a panic attack at that golf course one time.
Oh.
Yeah. Only had like 3 in my life, and one of them was at Nanea.
We won't go.
We won't go deep into that. Yeah, we can't go back.
No, I don't want to go
I've
there.
actually been back since, and it was totally fine.
Here's Jackson Koivun.
This putt is rapido. He just barely breathed on that thing, and it's on a phenomenal
line.
It just breaks a little bit right, but we call that perfect pace. I like it. Getting a little sassy.
He hit that so slow, it
he
turned
thought that
3
thing
times.
was going to keep going.
It started taking a left turn, and then it
decided to go right. But listen, if he's going to tap in for par like that, he's going to be holding a trophy in not very long. Can you look up what the winning prize is for the... Do you think Patrick Reed might still get a captain's pick? I do. Yeah, I think that would also be sweet to see. You know, I like what's going on in the chat right now. We're talking President's Cup. Let's get a little contentifying. Let's get Patrick Reed in there.
Yes.
Let's get Jackson Koivun in there.
If Patrick Reed is on his way back to a new place, you have to let him take part in the accoutrement that comes along the way, like
the healing, the public healing,
a reorientation.
Yeah, the reintegration of Patrick.
The reintegration of Patrick.
Couldn't hurt our chances in the Ryder Cup, giving these guys some experience playing someone else's ball. Colin, I totally agree. I think you guys are absolutely spot on. Would this be an embarrassing loss for Scotty if he loses to Jackson, who is in his 3rd event as a pro? No, I mean if they were playing next to each other and it was shot for shot down the stretch, that would be one thing.
I think it comes at not the best time for Scotty Scheffler to be losing this tournament.
He's going to finish second. He's going to be really annoyed.
He's very unsatisfied right now.
How many seconds does he have? Let's look it up. I mean, I think it's like an uncanny amount of seconds that he has.
I used to think of Phil as like the 2nd place guy, like growing up, and was like he's the guy that's gonna have the most.
It's still not fair to call Scotty that, saying is he's won 20 PGA Tour events.
He has too many ones
since the start of 2022. But Scotty this would be his 5th runner-up finish of the year, and I think all of those are solo. Yeah,
the Masters.
He finished solo second at the Masters, solo second at the Cadillac Championship.
USO
lost in a playoff at the Travelers. I'm missing one. He lost in a playoff at the RBC Heritage. Yeah, so they haven't been like 5-way. I mean, listen, he hasn't
big boy events though.
All big boy events. But it hasn't like he's been like backdoor T2. He's been like a chance to win in a lot of those as Emiliano Grillo gets one to go. He hasn't done much. I think he's playing with Koivun, I believe, in that final group. He just makes that birdie to get back to even par. But you know what? These guys are so good, they'll probably still end up shooting 4 under. That's what they're so good at. They're so good at like going through a round and just keeping it around even, and then something clicks on the back 9. And
that's why I think Scotty actually has plenty of holes left in 3 or 4 because he's capable of making birdie on every hole on this course. Yeah, that's not the case at a major.
And he could eagle 18 100%. The problem that he has here on 15 for Scotty Scheffler is he's got a tucked pin and he's got a ball in the rough. The greens are soft, but it's hard to judge the carry number out of the rough, and it's not going to have the same type of skin.
Got to get this
spin second again. Ole, says Spacey. I think we have to retire that one after they won the league. What do you think of Glover's shoes off protest? We're going to talk about it. I think he's a hero. I think he's a modern day hero. I think he's, all those people that come to mind of their protest. I remember there was one guy who held his hand up in protest for like years, and then his hand like basically fell off. He reminds me of that guy.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
The guy who held his hand.
Yeah, one of the grossest. People have done some wild shit in protest.
You gotta make a statement. You gotta be extreme to get through.
How's the international team looking? I feel like nobody has really stood out besides Tom Kim. Siwoo Kim is leading the points. Ryan Fox is up there as well. They're still going to have the Adam Scotts and the Jason Days and the Minwoo Lees, but it's certainly not...
Can Ryan Fox hold it together without having played the 3M? I don't know. This withdrawal might bring down his momentum. I would have kept it going.
Yeah, a lot of people did say keep it going. Scotty,
oh, God.
Scotty went a little right foot forward. That must have been a nasty lie. He's judged it beautifully.
What a shot. I thought he shanked it.
He's judged it beautifully. Yeah, I thought he was going to have to take a little bit more of a direct route, but he's played it to about 20, 25 feet below the hole, so Scotty will have... an outside chance of birdie at 15. Jackson Koivun steps to the par 5. He's got less than driver, and the Tourcast is officially ahead. So that's tough. Pretend you didn't see the Tourcast, but he just rocked a 3-wood. He doesn't seem to like it very much. I think he was trying to turn it around the corner, but the kid's got high standards. It's right in the middle of the fairway. And according to the Tourcast, it went 301 yards. Let me see if we can speed this up a little bit. Are we? Yeah. Let me give me another one.
You know what I think about aim point?
What do you think about aim point?
It's not the amount of time that it takes that bothers me.
No, it's the stopping around the hole.
It's not even that. It's the general aesthetic, as you know. You look like a fucking idiot doing it.
Save it for the show. Save it for the show. We're gonna talk a lot about it.
I'm gonna just say it again tomorrow. Like,
I think it's a little bit rich also that he's taking the stand. Okay, whether you agree or disagree with the aim point stuff aside, first of all, the guy he's playing with, Max Grazerman, does aim point, so it's like super fucking awkward, for the rest of the round.
Well, yeah, I think that's why he did it.
That's definitely
right?
why he did it. And then secondly, he's got a broom. He's a broomsticker. Oh, you know what I mean? Like,
wow, I didn't even think of that.
Have some is there no honor left in this world? You want to talk about stuff that should be?
He's like robbing Peter to play ball.
Exactly. Well, I remember when I asked Colin about banning aim point, and he was like, "Well, what about broomsticks? Like, I think broomsticks are worse than aim point." So, Jackson has elite recoil when he steps on one. He definitely goes after it.
What if Grazerman finished up the next putt by just getting real down on his 35 putter and jabbing it in his chest? And, as a response.
That would have been exactly. Put it right in the chest. So I went over to my parents' house the other day because they have a pool and it was hot in LA and I wanted to go swim in the pool. And I was looking through the old putters in the garage. I had a belly putter out when I was 15 or 16. Which is crazy. It's crazy.
That's a crazy look for a teenager.
It's just a country club. It's just like a shitty country club kid thing to say.
But I think also you're like me. You kind of grew up playing with old guys and not with young kids.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all the guys I play with could have convinced me to switch into.
What I was gonna say was I hit a couple putts with it yesterday. The fact that was ever legal is one of the craziest things of all time.
You just Drano.
You literally just jam it into your stomach and you put your it encouraged people to gain weight because you put your elbows on your love handles and then you just go like this. Ben. It was
you get him in here.
Yeah, you get him in here, you put him on the love handles, and you jam that motherfucker.
Oh, wow, I'm like a machine like that, yeah.
Dude, you jam that motherfucker in your tummy. We're not talking, these are the days where you could anchor with your chest, with pride,
right,
You jam that shit in there, and then you just waddle like a penguin.
A lot of caveman craftsmen in golf, figuring out how to make a machine out of their body.
Top 10 recoil would be a sick danking, says Noah Curry. We did something similar to this. We did earlier the year.
Finishes, right?
We did post swing quirks, I think is the way we talked about it.
Yeah.
Which was Keegan leaning to the left and Hovland doing his sort of recoil. I mean, Hovland's recoil, I would think, has to be up there. Glover said it wasn't to protest aim point. Okay, well, that's relevant information. Let's see.
What was it?
Well, let's see. Let's see.
As Scotty looks down this very important
his feet maybe just hurt a little bit, Let's see. Did Lucas Glover talk? No.
He proceeded to make a triple bogey after he did that.
Karma.
Scotty, make this or it's over.
Yeah, Scotty, give us a moment here, Scotty. Why don't you pour this one in the... No, it misses on the left side. God damn it.
Just putting like a regular guy out there.
Well, he needs Koivun to do something that I don't think Koivun's going to do, which is make a bunch of bogeys. Lucas Glover said he was asked to be mindful of his spike marks on the green and was lighthearted about it. The gesture had nothing to do with aim point. So he was being a little bit of a baby about being asked to...
I wonder if bare feet around the hole is actually worse than spike marks, because you could put think of the ball of your foot and the indentation.
What kind of feet you got, bro? Jesus Christ!
I walk hard.
Serious? It sounds like it. Barefoot is how you smooth it out. You get a baby's bottom on the.
Yeah, but there's
bottom.
more
I'm not sure I buy this, by the way. Also, he's got he's not even wearing spikes. He's wearing.
They have spikes on them.
Do they?
Yeah, they're little soft spikes.
Oh, okay.
Or the brand soft spikes. I don't know what you call those plastic ones.
Yeah.
Is this a moment ago?
Yeah, I think I saw a different colored shirt. Or no. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
is the yellow shirt that has the center logo on it.
It looks like a lot of the soccer shirts are starting to do that, where they put the team logo right here.
Oh, it's two-tone too.
All right, here's Koivun's second shot into the par 5. 301 yards off the tee with a 3-wood. I would think it's that same 3-wood again from 274. Oh, he hates it. He hates it. He's bailed out significantly.
Okay, that's actually
that was a great kick.
What a break.
That was a great kick. If that thing stays in that rough right of it and he's on a downslope.
I think it's on the downslope still of the sand.
But yeah, but I think with the greens as like soft as they are and with his short game as good as it is. But look at that. He's got like a JT thing where that is his left foot is completely off the ground.
That's wild. He's jumping in the air there.
It's like JT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You see JT in the FootJoy commercials and they do the slow-mo on his feet. It's awesome. It looked exactly like that.
Danking's top 10 bad shot reactions, like when the ball's in flight or rolling and the player knows it's bad right away. Are you talking like player specific, or are you talking like when they do the lefty recoil or the one arm finish?
The leans.
Oh, that's actually a good one. Or when they're just. I mean, number one would be Tyrrell Hatton. Remember? You ever seen a worse golf shot? No. Answer the question. You ever seen a worse golf shot? All right, drivable par 4 for Scotty.
Do something crazy.
He eagled it yesterday. Come on, Scotty.
Drive this green or retire.
He's missed a couple lefts. He's missed a couple to the left recently. There's water down the right.
Ooh, saucy minx.
He's playing a big cut. It gets a hop forward. It's so fucking soft out there. This must feel like they're playing on a cork board.
We'll allow it.
No, cork boards would be a little. They're playing on a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
There you go, on a memory foam.
After last week, Michael Kim. He's got the zero torque, which ruined my putting, gave me the yips. Didn't actually give me the yips. And
he's officially under par since his 59.
Since his 59, so that's good. Greetings from God Manchester. It's called God Manchester?
Near Cambridge.
I thought you were going to say Manchester, good Manchester. Good Manchester. It's God Manchester? The Lord Manchester? Post swing glitches, the worst is VJ Swing and Charlie Hoffman. Oh, you don't like the VJ Swing kind of goes like this. What does Hoffman do? Does he do like kind of a recoil kind of like?
I don't know what Hoffman does. I know VJ's a rester.
Oh my God, that's one of the worst tee shots you'll ever see from Brian Harmon. He hits the ball very shallow. What about the hands on the hip? That's an interesting one for the post.
Hands on the hip. Oh
my goodness, I can't believe I did that. Hands on the hip's a good one.
I found that was one of the icks of myself. I noticed.
You go like this?
No, I'll show it to you. I'll find it. It's like, like the meme that's like doing this. Like two people go like this. Like, oh, I'm shy. Okay. I do that with like my feet at the end of it. You're going to see this. It's so icky.
I feel like when I hit a really bad shot, I start laughing, which is like, but in like a maniacal way. I'll be like, ha 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 ha.
I know what you mean by that.
Like, you're the worst person who's ever lived is what I'm basically saying to myself.
I have a lot of bad self-talk where I say like, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like that.
I don't hate that as long as you get it out of your system pretty quick, you know?
Oh, it's like a reflex though. That's what the problem is. You're like, oh, is this like...
Wait, that's a bad shot. Let's see how I react to that one. That's one that went. Yeah, I know where that goes.
Yeah, you seem content with it.
So they colored that one. That one looks amazing.
Now watch how long I linger on every ball. And look. All right, that wasn't actually it.
Well, they colored some of them. They colored one.
I think they're
one
just fixing
camera.
some things.
Yeah. I think this is the hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's kind of tour.
I mean, when this shot was insane.
Yeah, when I hit a good one, I kind of toured a little bit. Wonder if Scotty trying to move driver both ways is going to get him in real trouble if he starts losing his swing. Well, Scott Fawcett would tell him that you only should move it one way. Does Jackson have one hand on the trophy? I'll give him one hand after this par 5. What about Ty Webb tipping over and falling to the ground? That's the best ever. Well, that's not even a real golfer. I don't think it's a hot take, but one-handed finish is seen way too much. Like if it's a bad shot where many times I just can't hold the club in my hands and finish one hand, even if the strike is good. I was with you for the first kind of half of that sentence. It went in a way that I can't really make sense of. Okay, this
is me.
Yeah,
just standing there like my one leg's behind. It gets so awkward.
Ooh,
still
Michael Jackson.
What is that?
Yeah, no. Dude? So you go point. You point the toe like this, like you're finishing it, and then when you're watching it, you go like this, and you sink, but you're still pointing.
I turn
the toe.
into just like a little like.
Yeah, you get very. It's bashful. It's very like We got to get rid of the Tourcast. It's so fucking far ahead.
I already need to fast forward the. Oh,
I just did that already. I'm getting rid of the Tourcast. I'm getting rid of the Tourcast. Right? Right?
Yeah, until we need it.
Yeah, until we can
check on it.
Yeah, I can bring it up when I need to. Reed Hoffman, it's the fact that he's trying to move the ball with his. Oh, I know what you're talking. He goes like this, and then he goes like this. What about Keegan?
Oh yeah.
Selwyn. What about Keegan? Does Keegan not bother you with the lean to the left every time?
So we saw this already, is what you're saying?
Well, we know where it goes. I'm gonna guess this finishes about 10 feet 6 inches from the hole. He hit it fat, so he came out with no spin, but it rolled all the way down to the bottom.
Kind of fine.
It's totally fine on a par 5. It's 100% fine. It's 100%
yeah, that was the
fine.
second shot. Yeah. Is that playing? Oh, it's not.
Let me see.
This is a great shot, dude. You almost made this. In fact, I still think you could have putted it, but.
Oh, this is when I went back and forth, and the caddy was like, "Just be a man and putt it, or be a man and chip it."
I mean, look how good that chip is.
Yeah, I had one of those again. So in the TZ, I hit one on 7. I hit like kind of a skanky one out to the right, and it was in that rough
where the bunkers should be.
They're above it. Yes, no, but like in that area. Yes, exactly where I want my bunker to go. And I've putted that so many times, and it just takes a crazy hard left turn and keeps going left. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like step up and chip it. And I chipped it this close. I felt really good.
I think it's coming back. The
chipping from off the green.
The putter chip. Like, what should it be? Choosing chip. I'm gonna start a movement. I know why you hate the way I chip now too. I'm watching myself hit chips, and it's like, it's not that I go down. It's that I kind of like. I twist.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm trying to like.
Well, that's why I think you should keep hitting chips with just on your left foot, because it's going to force you to be like much more like have a quieter action. You just have too much movement.
I need to quiet everything.
Yeah.
I need to take like a Ludwig approach to my posture.
Yeah.
And start from there.
Chikara with the head nod. Chikara's got a very interesting lower body action with his swing. He kind of like pivots, and it's almost like a Scotty shuffle with a little bit of, not quite the Scotty shuffle, but it's sort of similar. All right, Koivun. Listen, he didn't like his tee shot. He didn't like his second shot. He didn't like his bunker shot. They call the putter the great eraser for a reason. We got a great worm cam here.
We got no Torcast spoiling us.
That is as good a roll as a roll can be.
Yeah!
And it catches the right lip and falls in. And Jackson Koivun, he didn't like the tee shot. He didn't like the second shot. He didn't like the bunker shot. He might not even have liked that putt the way it went in, but you know what? That is a birdie, and Jackson Koivun has 4 birdies. And what am I going to say, Ben? Nary a bogey. He's got a 4-shot lead, and he sees that guy Scheffler behind him, and he says, "I got this. Coma."
I thought you were going to say,
just chill a little bit, because I'm at the wheel right now. Jackson's at the wheel.
Putts like that are binary.
Putts like that are binary. I've been saying that a lot recently.
You said it in this.
I've been saying that a lot recently with short putts, that people are like, "Oh," I'm like, well, here's the thing about a short putt. It's binary. It either goes in or it doesn't.
That one went in.
I went in.
Side door, still in the house.
Anyway, takeaways from the Live UK tournament today. I mean, the guy shot 30 under par for 4 rounds. I don't care. I put this on Instagram. I don't care what tour. I don't care what tour you're on. That's pretty damn impressive.
Watch a little bit of Live.
Did you watch them? Yeah, how was it? Good.
The one thing I'll give them is that they do move around from shot to shot pretty quick.
You know what I think would be pretty like cool, or not cool, but like kind of funny if we just went super pro Live now, like.
Just die.
Now we're like.
What if we accidentally save it?
Yeah, well, you can show me that money. Yeah, no, but I'm saying like if we were just like now that it's pretty much widely accepted to be like on the way out, if we're just like I think this is awesome.
It's just like start making the case for Live.
Just be like this is amazing.
You can write that headline. Yeah. The case for Live. They show a lot of shots.
The case for Live Golf. All right, Grillo. I said he's going to still manage to shoot 4 under, despite being 1 over par through 10. Let's see if he can get this to go on 12 to get to 1 under. You bet he can. So to 1 under. It's Adam, by the way. Oh, hi, Adam. Sorry, I thought your name was Selwyn because it says Selwyn.
Oh, his name is Adam K. Knowles. It's his handle backwards. You're doxxed.
Oh.
We love you, brother.
No, I think his name's just Adam Knowles. K is the first.
Oh, yeah.
K is the first letter.
Related to Beyonce?
Do they think Live Michigan happens? No. They don't think that Live Michigan happens.
No.
Yeah, I heard online. I did see that. I posted something, or we talked about Live Michigan not happening, and then someone said I live nearby and nothing's happened. All right, Scotty, can we chip this in for Eagle, Scotty?
It's makeable.
Can we do something cool here? He's gone for a low one that's going to die, I think. Or is it going to keep rolling, keep trickling? But that's kind of almost a similar length that he missed on the last hole. But Scotty's going to get a chance to get to 21 under. You never know. Scotty go birdie, eagle finish. Still very much possible. Ben Coles for birdie. We need him to. I want another birdie to feel good about my top 10 bet that we have with Rick Gaiman. That's not going to do it. What's straight? What do you know about Straight Down? That's one of those companies I feel like I've only ever seen in the pro shop.
It is in a lot of pro shops. It's very expensive. Like
really,
it's downright like borderline overpriced, but they do make some really nice stuff.
Straight down.
I don't sleep on straight down. Like don't skip it.
Is that like? Is it called straight down like the wind is straight down, or is it straight down because they make like down, as in the feathers?
I think it's wind related because there's wings on their logo.
Oh, okay.
But I bought a quarter zip for my stepdad for Christmas when we were at Riv for your birthday.
I'm calling you Ben Bioskovich.
That's funny. Ben Bioskovich. I always said if I was gonna be like a pretentious author someday, I'd be like BW Boskovich.
I've D.H. Rapaport. I've talked about so many times. It's a ridiculous.
So sophisticated.
It's the most ridiculous.
We should put that in our lower thirds for the doggies when we're wearing tuxedos.
Yeah. D.H. Rapaport.
Yeah.
Oh, B Dratty. How about B Dratty? That logo's huge on his back. That logo's taking up like 40% of his back.
It's a large. I actually have not picked up on B Dratty Peacock.
Well, I remember Peter Millar used to have like massive logo on the back. I don't know if they're doing that anymore. Like they'd have a tour style logo.
It was the crown, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a good boy, girl.
Paw Patrol, the Dino movie, only in theaters August 14th. Look at us giving out free ads. Have you seen Odyssey?
Not yet. I'm seeing it Friday.
You are?
Yeah.
I need to get tickets. I went to dinner in your neck of the woods yesterday.
Oh, really?
Marvito.
I've never been.
You know what it is?
No.
You know what Marvin is? You ever been?
Yeah.
It's like the same owners.
Oh, cool.
But it's a Tex-Mex. I feel like the city's empty right now. I think it's because like it's mid-July or like I guess end of July. Everyone's out. This is like take your vacation for the year because we went to Huckleberry for breakfast, which is usually like insanely packed.
Yeah.
No one there. Went to Marvito. We had a reservation, but we were like, oh, it's gonna be Saturday night. It's gonna be popping. There was like no one there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of quiet out there. It's so hot. Like it's too
muggy.
Hot for us.
It's muggy outside.
Yeah,
which we don't deal with very often.
For our sensitive.
All right, Scotty Scheffler for birdie on 16. It's about a 5-footer. These greens are carpet. There's not a lot of break in this. He's got no one to blame but himself.
All right, Scotty.
Poured that one in. Where was that? 15 minutes ago.
It's your job.
It's your job. Oh, we're getting so excited. The number one player in the world's playing well on Sunday. That's his job.
Oh, 7 birdies, no bogeys. I'm still mad at you. That's how good you are.
It's going to be the most pedestrian 63 of all time. All right, Jackson Koivun on 13. It's a 213-yard par 3. Playing that little lazy draw that he likes. It was right at the flag. Got kind of an unfortunate kick to the left, but he will take that. It's another 25-footer for Jackson Koivun. This is a kid, by the way. We're watching a kid who knows how to close out golf tournaments, and I know that it's different doing it on the PGA Tour versus doing it in college. But the college game is more advanced than ever, and like he hasn't had
Oh, funny bone?
Yeah. Oh. Why do they call it the funny bone? It's like the least funny thing
funny.
ever.
It's a funny feeling, but it's not funny.
Ow. Fuck. damn it.
Hey, at least Hideki's changed out of his fucking diarrhea shirt.
Anyways, he hasn't had the like lull of like, I don't know if I can, if this is gonna continue. Like, he's just so used to winning, and he gets out here and he finished top 10, I think, in his second event, and he's like, I think a win like this is it's gonna be, if there is a kid who has potential to be that Colin and that Victor trajectory where they were top 10 players in the world really, really quickly after turning pro. We've had Jackson circled for a while, and to deliver would be pretty incredible.
And those are the kind of people that you give the benefit of the doubt in this conversation when you say like, oh, can he close out a tournament at this level? It's like, if the handful of guys coming out of college or the juniors that everyone's talking about can't do it, then like we shouldn't even be talking about young guys winning ever. Like, if anybody can live up to expectations, it's this golden boy. It's not somebody that's been playing on tour for a while and just hasn't been able to get it done.
I'm with you on that. We got a nice playing through here.
If Scheffler, I saw it all playing through, by the way. I don't know if it was a schematic or just like something, and it was like just wrapped around, and this
it was tasteful.
It like almost changed the size of these two windows, but even more so, and then gave it like a wraparound. Like,
this is kind of bad graphic design though. Like, the window's not the same size the Taco Bell ad. It's not the same size as what's playing, and it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the leaderboard also.
There's a lot of ad inventory just blank here too as white space.
Yeah.
Fill it up. Put more logos, but
put more logos, but less playing throughs. Just an idea.
Yeah.
Billy Horschel, see like that person holding the bag? That's going to be one of the players in the TT Invitational on a practice round. Could have been you. Actually, couldn't have been because it was not open to everybody.
I made a bid on the auction. I got outbid, but now I feel good. I drove up the price. The Oakmont photos.
Yeah, that was nice.
They're cool.
Neil donated those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That would have been cool to have.
Which was, I was like, usually I ask these pros, I'm like, hey, like, could you donate something for the auction? And they'll give a signed flag or they'll give like a signed bag. He sent like 2 shirts from Oakmont, a hat from Oakmont, and those pictures. I was like, that's a really kind of thoughtful, but also sort of strange.
You almost wonder if he took them off the wall, like in the locker room, because they looked very much like what you'd see hanging in the club.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
He just took them himself. All right, Scotty, we know this is a back left pin. It's a bit of a scary shot. This looks like it's going right of it, kind of right in the middle of the green for Scotty Scheffler. It's a 7-iron. Ooh, it just barely carries the front edge, but it's actually pretty good weight. So it's another 25-footer for Scotty Scheffler. He's 3 shots behind with only 2 holes remaining. He's got some lead tape. You see a little lead tape on that?
I almost said, what is that logo? But yeah. Shout out Lead Tape Chronicles.
Lead Tape Chronicles.
Talk to us.
A little bit of lead tape there for
I saw
Scotty
a Titleist
Scheffler.
is making branded lead tape, so you put it over the top and it says Titleist.
That's tour. That's some tour shit right there. Oh, we got the Lucas Glover statement. So he said, no, not even close. Actually, nothing. He said nothing to do with aim point, actually. And then he said, complaints being behind me about spike marks. I wear metal, which is old school. A lot of guys don't wear metal.
It didn't look like metal on the bottom of those.
Someone in the group ahead of us was too, singled me out, just goofing off.
Just having a goof.
Just having a goof. Listen, you're never too old to have a goof, are you?
No.
How old's Lucas Glover? 47?
I don't know, but he's the head of the pack, so he,
Yeah, he's very active.
He knows his voice matters.
He's very active in governance matters, which is
talking with his feet.
Kind of a strange. I think of all the things that I would want to do as a tour player, being involved in governance would probably be like pretty low on my list. Not something I'm really trying to. Like, one of my buddies texted me, and I think he was trying to be nice. He was like, one day he'll be, commissioner of the PGA Tour. I said, no chance. Second of all, that's
not interested.
No, dude,
yeah,
that's a suit.
It's also there's so much pressure. Not pressure, but like you're just always the bad guy, no matter if you do good stuff. That's why I think like the sort of review of Roll App so far is like even better than good, because I don't feel like people have a lot of negative things to say.
Well, I think it's also he came in. He's not being Jay Monahan.
There's good juxtaposition.
Not being Jay Monahan, I think he's like 70% of
the name of his memoir, Not Being Jay Monahan.
Yeah, Brian Rollap, subtext, not Jay Monahan. Kim has Titleist tape on his TaylorMade driver. Oh, it's also a way for them to like kind of
Mog.
Yeah, I was gonna say logo Mog other companies.
That is
Mog. We have officially our first leader lag from Jackson Koivun.
That was a true leader lag.
That thing never had a chance of going in, but it's going to be about a 6-inch tap in for Jackson Koivun to stay at 24 under.
I don't know who he's playing with, but he just stepped in almost and was like, that's good.
Grillo. And the reason that they're complaining about spikes is because of how soft the greens are.
Yeah.
But there are, I want to do a
sports science?
No, not a sports science, but I want to do like, do you remember back in the day, and I bet you the chat, which is filled with a bunch of golf sickos, remember this. Do you guys remember the confidential Tour Pro polls that they used to have in Sports Illustrated?
Yeah.
I would ask them, should long putters be banned? Should aim point be banned? And should metal spikes be banned? And I would be very curious to see which of those 3 propositions on the ballot would have the highest.
I have an idea. Let's get somebody we know to come on the show, but let's black them out and give them like the voice garble from like documentary, and let's talk to them about it. No one will know who it is. They can't guess. We won't make the silhouette identifiable.
Yeah.
But just trust us that it'll be a Tour Pro.
Yeah.
And let's do it.
Well, they'd have to have really strong opinions on all 3. There are
you
some.
know enough guys. We could think of somebody.
But it's also a good thing where like I'm gonna start asking people those questions like habitually when we interview them on
like
the show.
In the rapid fires and stuff.
Yeah, or just be like, should aim point be banned? Should long putters be banned? Should metal spikes be banned? Because I think you'd get some varying answers. Billy Ho for birdie on 15. Oh, he catches the lip. I'm rooting for him big time after. He by far was the most generous with his donations. Remember when Brooks was doing an interview and Bryson walked behind with him and his spikes and he wasn't happy? I don't think that was because of the spikes.
I think that was a coagulation of things.
What did I say about Grillo, by the way? I said this man's going to just continue to make birdies. 4 under might have been conservative. Oh, that was for par. But still, hey, you need to make par putts.
The color of his pants, by the way, are scaring me. They're like almost asking for that sweat meme.
Are they? For the Luke sticking to Lucas Glover?
Same Lucas Glover color as those pants.
Davis Thompson was able to drive the green on 16. That's going to be a tap-in birdie for Davis Thompson. Tommy Morrison is at -27, leading KFT by 5 over Dylan Monante through 13
Okay, big
holes.
boy.
Yeah. I was very interested, surprised maybe, that when I played with Tommy Morrison, who is enormous. I mean, Christo Lamprecht, I think, is taller than him.
He's 6'8", Christo.
But Christo is skinny. Tommy's just like a big
Tommy's a big boy, yeah. Didn't he have long hair too when you played with him?
He doesn't hit it very far. Or he didn't. Crazy. When I played with him, like, he was hitting it like 5 by me, which was. I thought he was. Well, you
hit it pretty far.
I do, but I mean, I would be probably just below tour average. And you think when you're playing with a guy who is 6'8" that he's just going to absolutely mash the ball.
that potential is there.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy speed. Obviously, if belly putters were really that good, everybody would be using it. I think that it's now pretty well regulated with anchoring rules, even if slight controversy.
I don't know. Maybe more guys care about the way it looks than you think.
No, I think it's more. It's not that the good putters do it. It levels the playing field for the bad putters.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If you want to get.
That's why it creeps into your head only after your worst putting days.
Correct. I played with a guy recently who side saddled. Were you with me when that?
I played with Laz recently, and he side saddled, and he putted so poorly. I was like, you got to never do that again.
It's also illegal.
Is it?
Well, the putter has to have a certain amount of like tilt. Like, it can't be straight up and down. So I remember who it was.
A tilt, yeah.
I was playing with an old guy, and he was like, "Yeah, this putter's illegal." He was like, "I just don't give a fuck." Do y'all think Bryson DeChambeau actually cheated? That's a very, very loaded word. No, and I'm actually one of the few who said with my chest that I don't think it should have been a penalty because I have eyeballs and I make opinions based on what I see, not based on who the culprit was. I'd actually be I don't want the city of Los Angeles to be watching this because I don't want to be on jury duty, but I actually think I'd be very good at jury duty. I do. Because I'm able to narrate with my eyes and with not just I don't have preconceived biases that I bring into the deliberation.
You know what I say when I get jury duty?
What?
I'm sorry, I'm a journalist. I can't possibly
be quiet.
Be in here and.
Is that what you say?
Or they're like,
have you done that? Have you gone in and said it?
I've gone in and said that I have biases on like a certain case and that they.
Yeah, you feel like it's so easy to get out.
And then the other one, I was like, I work in the news. Like I know about this. I heard it on the news. The guy definitely did it. And they're like, okay, you're out.
Jackson Koivun take a mighty lash at that one. It looks like it's going to find the fairway. Yes, it does, right in the middle. Man, this kid. Sometimes you're expecting to see like almost like a 3/4. He lashes at it. He goes at everything as hard as he possibly can. Scotty Scheffler for birdie on 17. It just slides by on the low side. So
Scotty can make a compilation at this point of us being like just sliding by.
That could be all year. That could be all
year. Years long, honestly. Like even before he made the switch, all of those putts.
Okay, Jack says Scotty should not be world number 1. Okay, who should be world number 1?
And what metrics are you using?
No, let's leave it at that. Who should be world number 1? Who should be world number 1?
Yeah.
Because we've been having this conversation about player of the year, and there's no answer for player of the year. Who should be world number 1? Who's your world number 1? Who's your president? I hate aim point, but could you actually ban it? What would the reasoning be? The reasoning would be you're not allowed to straddle both sides of the line, and there doesn't have to be. It's not. You don't have to provide reasoning. You could just say this is not in the spirit of the game.
If you can compile 2 very legitimate things, and that you shouldn't be doing that, and it takes a long time, it's hard to argue against.
Yeah, I think you could very easily say you can't straddle your line. You cannot stand on both sides of your line because it gives an undue
But at least between the ball and the hole. Like you can let them straddle behind right
that's your line. That's your line.
But on the line you can't.
On the line. That reminds me of the
take that and you put that on the
internship movie. Yeah. Do y'all think the tour will allow rangefinders? I think it will help with the pace of play. They did a like a trial run. I don't know what ever happened with that.
I thought that they made it legal, like fully. I thought they just were like, you can do it now.
No, it's not because you would see it. It's legal in the PGA Championship. There was a set of tournaments this year where it was legal. I'm sure they took all the data and stuff, but I don't know what actually came from it, if anything came from it.
The data from that's got to be like caddy interviews, like being like, what was your pace? Do you think it helped? Do you think it gave you an advantage here? Do you think it gave you an advantage
Will
here?
McNamee. Rangefinders have been allowed in many of tournaments, and it hasn't changed anything. Scotty is not only the world's best player by a mile, he has a legit chance to be athlete of the decade over Ohtani. That's crazy.
I think that's crazy.
That's crazy. Everybody should putt like Ryan Fox. Yeah, just get up and hit the damn thing.
True. Still waiting for Jack to tell us
Ryan Fox really broke through. A lot of people were talking at the golf course this week. They were like, I loved watching Ryan Fox win, you know? I loved that.
I loved it too. It was a very like likable winner, but especially so after watching Saturday's round. Like if
you were like smitten by him on Saturday.
It was just like pure joy pro golf. And like Xander was in contention and it still wasn't like there wasn't tension there between them. Like it was just a delightful 18 holes of golf to watch. And Xander was like getting out of jams, out of traps, and like
that's just a Ben loving watching.
It's just guys. I got to watch like so many shots, like 120 shots, 127 shots.
Last week, do you think Cam Young should have played for a par on the last? I was surprised that he went for the 6-iron there. Look, he definitely mishit it because it wasn't even remotely close to flying that bunker, to getting over the lip. I'll say yes. I think he was very unlikely to make a 3. And I mean, he did very well to save 5. He almost holed the bunker shot, but he had to get up and down to save 5. So I would say yes. I would say
with the benefit of our hindsight.
With the benefit of hindsight and with the benefit of not being in there in the moment, I think a wedge might have been the wiser play. But I mean, I'm not going to fault the guy for he thought he could do it.
Jack says Cam Young.
What is crazy, Dan? Scheffler pops off 7 to 9 majors, I mean, if he pops off 7 to 9 majors in the decade with 40-ish wins, so you're just giving him double his major count and double his wins.
That's like he's batting 250. So you're going to give a guy who bats 250 the athlete of the decade?
Well, it's more just like you're extrapolating a run that has not continued this year. So they had the big deal at Pebble Beach where they were going to actually give the data to the players and they were going to be penalized or at least reprimanded. I've been doing this for a long time now, close to 10 years. No, not really. 8 years. Is that close to 10 years? Not really.
Yeah.
9 is close to 10 years. They're about to release the data. They're about to release the average shot time. I've heard it so many damn times. It's like the golf ball rollback. Wake me up when there's a fucking news, you know?
It's
like the schedule.
I don't know if this is watch along. We've even been like offered some of that data, or we asked for some of that data.
Yeah, they say no every time.
But it was like
maybe no.
Or there were contingencies or something.
Yeah, wow. So Jackson hit 14 greens the first round, 15 the second round, 17 the third round, and he's hit 11 of 13 so far. It's hard to make bogeys when you're not missing greens. Here's Jackson Koivun from 184. I would expect this to be a little bit right of the pin. Just watch how hard he's been. That actually was his 3/4 tempo.
I love that, dude. You see his divot go flying right on his line. Yeah, that's just beautiful.
Just a high draw right at it. We saw Scotty's kicked forward. That one stays, but he's closed this out. So at least so far, very maturely. He's playing to the fat side of the greens. His distance control is pretty perfect. Again, this is a kid who's got a lot of experience winning golf tournaments. What's on Koivun's right wrist? Just tape. I believe that's right. That's another thing that's kind of interesting. That guys are allowed to take.
That's the next conversation that's gonna start blowing up. It's got to be helpful. It's definitely not just preventing injury.
No, it's just a feeling. Yeah. 57 greens of the week so far for Jackson. Yeah, I do wonder what's the most ever for a winner because he's got a couple holes left, but it's probably more than that. All right, Scotty on 18 needs to find the fairway in order to make an eagle and put some pressure on the very young gentleman named Jackson Koivun. Let's see if he plays that go and cut. He does.
Oh, yeah.
Is it overcutting? I think it might be overcutting.
Yikes, dude. All right, it's fine.
In the middle of the fairway because
camera angles.
Well, because when the ball lands at this golf course, its journey is over. It's not tape, it's a whoop.
Oh, it's a whoop.
There you go. Okay. It's a whoop.
All right.
Might still help, though.
There it is.
Might still help. Denny McCarthy. He's got Gino on the bag, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
Gino Benelli. Gino's been bouncing around. Gino was working for Harris English for a couple of weeks.
Good shot, Denny.
He was working for Isaiah Salinda for a little while before he took his leave of absence.
Denny has that for a top 5.
He was working with... Who else was he working with?
I didn't know who the first person he went to after Joel was.
Isaiah Salinda.
Oh, that was Salinda.
Yeah. Griot with a dart into 14. It's interesting. It looks like if you get it past that pin, it kind of rolls out and trickles out. To help pace of play, you got to start stroking, guys. People still say it, by the way, which is... I thought we ended that with our compilation last year.
We were like the last one.
One of my favorite things that we have done so far was that compilation of guys saying stroking, and it's one of the few videos that we've made where like I'll see it like pop up like random accounts,
like a random golf account.
People will say it. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Sorry about that. Chandler Phillips with the wrapped clubs. What a dart that is. Should be able to clean that one up for Chandler Phillips. Maybe Scotty won't finish till a second. Maybe someone's going to get to 21. These guys are relentless on a course like this. Replay of Pebble. Scotty eagles 18 but loses by 2. Well, I hope that was one of the coolest shots we've ever had. That was the draw fade, remember?
The draw fade.
Where it was like drawing toward the water and then it just hit the wall of wind and cut. And then Colin had to wait. So what was he waiting for again? Remember, he was waiting like forever.
Michael Brennan was down on the rocks.
Was it Michael Brennan?
Was he like, remember he was down long left of 18?
I remember he was like staring at the ocean for like 10 minutes, just like he got iced.
He was playing behind Brennan.
It took forever, if I remember. Like forever. Scotty has to eagle 18 to give Jackson issues. That is correct, Joseph Boza. Aim point really helps sight-impaired golfers. I'm one of them. Be quick, mindful, and respectful of your playing partners.
I'll allow it in that scenario.
Well, then...
Players with disabilities can be afforded...
Yeah, you're not playing on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
The PGA Tour can make their own rules. You know? A local rule, a model local rule.
I think if you're visually impaired and you make it to the tour, then that goes away. It's like, okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
You got to give the blue parking pass back.
So let me ask you this. My mom had her knee replaced a couple months ago, and I was driving her car the other day, and she has the blue handicap placard.
Oh yeah.
Is it illegal / immoral for me to park in a handicap spot?
Oh, was your mom with you?
No.
Yeah.
It's not just
don't do it.
totally not okay.
Yeah.
Hideki just chipped in on 18. What do you think of that shirt? I don't like that shirt.
I mean, they're on a pretty bad run here. They weren't happy just putting different colors on them. They're like, well, what if we put stripes through the colors? What if we put this through?
White and is that a yellow shirt?
Yeah.
That was Jacob Bridgman who hit it on the beach on 18.
Bridgman.
You were close, Brennan Bridgman.
No, that was on the bridge though. On the beach.
Ooh, Jackson gassed that one a little bit. Little bit of a knee knocker.
He'll be fine.
As they say in the UK, squeaky bum time, you know. Jackson got a little aggressive with that one. He knew it right away. I like how sort of like demonstrative he is, where he's not. He's like he's keeping that same energy, you know.
That's what makes him diffy.
Yeah,
because he's young and he knows that like he has to stay that way to win. He can't win if he just is like on him.
He doesn't have the like. He has a little cockiness, which I think is a compliment. He has a little cockiness of like, I was the fucking man in college. I won like so many.
I think
tournaments.
golf fans very much want that. As much of that as we can get.
Like, I don't think he's going to be like, I can't believe I did this. This is incredible. He's just going to be like, yeah, like I win golf tournaments kind of thing that I do.
This pillar, Dan, in our sport that is cemented into the ground and it goes higher up than we can even reach. And it is the effect that Tiger Woods' attitude and skill had on everything that we watch. Like, when a guy brings forth confidence like that, like it gets that, it brings that exact same thing up in our system.
Calls back.
And we want it. Like Scotty's numbers, like the way his winning percentages and stuff, we're like, could it be that? Like it all flutters back up.
Yeah.
We've been given something in our generation that like we want so badly to have back in any way that we can.
Yeah.
That when we see that, I mean, that's how I internalize like
that's okay.
my reactions to these
things. That's a fair process. Emil, what did you think about Liv this week? Minus 30 winning score, a bit absurd. No, I mean, we're going to get a winning score of minus 25 here. Like, we're balls and strikes, guys. Where are they playing? And what they played at JCB Golf Club, which JCB is like a John Deere competitor, I think.
Junior Cheeseburger Bacon?
No, I think it's like a construction sort of company situation. And they have their own golf course.
That's cool.
JCB.
It's like the working man's country club.
Yeah, it's like Firestone. You know, Firestone was part of the Firestone Corporation for a long time.
My stepdad had a corporate membership at Firestone when was growing up. Never made it out there.
I didn't use Learn Handicap Parking, says Peter Nestro. Learn Handicap. I didn't use it, by the way. I was with my wife and I said, well, you know,
there's no way Emma will let you
spot right there. She was like, absolutely not. Emma's a lawyer at the end of the day.
Yeah.
She's Pro Live Dan. That's right. We're Live guys now. All right, Koivun.
Jackson. This
has got a little bit of a left to right break. This is the putt that you brush in without incident early in the week. Koivun's had a bunch of different putters. He's backed off this one a few times now. We're getting a close-up look at his calves. Unfortunately, the golf ball is not involved. There's the golf ball. Now this feels a little strangely intimate. I don't like this camera view. You know what I'm saying? I feel
it's grind view.
It feels like it's like a squatty potty. You know, I feel like we're about to.
Yeah, let's get.
I feel like we're about to see a graphic of like how seamless his excrement comes out. All right, let's see it, Koivun. He's got kind of vertical hands when he putts. There's not a lot of.
You know, he takes the practice stroke directly on behind the ball on the line. That's also pretty interesting. You don't
on
see
the
a lot
line.
of that.
You've said on the line like 3 times today. I just bang it in left center with pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a confident stroke right there from the young man. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This young man knows how to win golf tournaments. Tommy Morrison all but locked up his first win. He is at -29 after eagle the drivable par 415, which was 352. Maybe he's in it longer than when he played with me. Is up by 5 with 3 to play. And 18 is a 612-yard par 5. I know that course well. It's the Glen Club. That's where we did the NV5 Invitational presented by Old National Bank when I was at Barstool. Brian Harmon can get there in 2, so can Scotty Scheffler. Brian Harmon finds the middle of the green.
This is the shot I'm talking about.
This is the one, yeah.
It's like the PGA Tour Sunday 18th hole.
I'm pretty
watching guys hit that shot.
Can you look this up? And I'm pretty sure this is where Wolf won with a eagle on 18, and he beat Morikawa and Bryson by a shot. Yeah, in his 3rd professional start. Is this Jackson's 3rd professional start? I think it might be.
I think it's his 4th.
Is it his 4th? JCB is a Rick Shields favorite. There you go. What were your thoughts on the Renaissance course? Not a true links test. I mean, the reason you're saying that is because it's new. I thought it was very cool. That was very cool. And I think, look, the Scottish Open has become a really, really big golf tournament, and there's not a lot of courses that can host in that area that have the infrastructure. So, look, would it be great if you could have it in North Berwick? Yeah, but there's no room. Okay, Scotty, just a 6-iron. Let's get aggressive here, Scotty. Let's get aggressive. Let's hit that cut. Let's go. Let's go flag chasing.
Yanked it.
It's so far left. It is so far left.
They don't even have it.
He's on the dance floor, but he's got to look at the Jumbotron to see the band. Bad weekend for the Protect Par Bros. Which one is it? Results? No. Go up. Click results. Scroll.
3 events.
Scroll. Yeah, but the U.S. Open, he was an amateur. It's his 3rd professional start.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's his 4th start since turning professional.
No. Did he turn pro before the U.S. Open? No, because he had to stay amateur to keep his exemption.
Yeah, it's
his 3rd professional start. History repeats itself.
Wow. So if you're making your 3rd professional start, I would
3M Open.
Get ready for the 3M. Yeah. Get ready for Minnesota.
Oh, Ben Coles. We're getting close here on the top 10. Can he get this to go? No, he can't, Ben Coles.
Ben,
what's that? What is that logo on his hat? That's an interesting one.
It's I think it's Cabot.
Oh, is
St.
it?
Lucia. It's a turtle.
It's a turtle. I like turtles. I like turtles. Denny McCarthy going for the drivable par 4 in 2. And there's an upslope there that the guys are all landing it into and can't seem to get it over. Michael Kim's got it to 16 under. The 17th, if there is like a hole that has teeth coming down the stretch, it is the 17th with the water all down the left side, which Michael Kim just barely cleared. And it looks like the wind is trying to be a little bit of a factor.
You want to know something about 3M? When I was little, my mom's teaching me about stocks for the first time. She was like, you're looking at buying stocks, you got to look at companies that are just solid all the time.
3M?
She's like, 3M is one of the best stocks you can buy. It's just
3M makes like tape, right?
Yeah, it's like adhesive is always going to be a part of like what we do.
Yeah. Adhesive is a part of life, isn't it?
I thought this was like from YouTube. Like, congratulations on.
No, congratulations, Jackson, on your first win. Are you trying to reverse jinx the guy here?
And there's one hand on that.
Are you trying to reverse jinx the guy?
Scotty can make a bomb eagle right now.
That would be a bomb and a half. Let's do a little tour cast. I bet you
66 feet.
I think it's more. I think it's more like 80. Let's see. Scotty Scheffler 70.
Wow.
God, how fucking dialed am I? 78 feet 1 inch. Looks like a little runway. It's got a ton of break. Man. It's got a ton of break.
Got to hit another big cut.
Yeah, that's right. Ton of left to right break. He pulled that thing pretty significantly. All right, we're going to get rid of the tourcast because it's been way too active today. Did they hear that Brad Dalkey and Ryan Ruffles got sponsor invites the next week? Both of them did. It's interesting. I mean, that'll be fun to watch. Brad had a great week when he played in Europe.
Yeah, I want to watch Brad on TV.
Yeah. Next week, it's the last ever Rocket Don't Say Mortgage Classic. We won't be able to say that anymore. We won't be able to even say Rocket.
We got to do something special for that watch along, maybe.
For the dude, that is a bullet, and he likes it a lot. 85-foot apex for Jackson Koivun right down Main Street. The kid has not really missed a fairway.
That's some dude right
since
there.
we've been watching. Has he? I don't think he's missed a fairway since we've been watching, or really a green. Certainly not on this back nine. Almost a perfect kind of squeeze the life out of the tournament performance so far for Jackson Koivun. He's got just 4 holes remaining. Do you think these young guys who swing so hard? Jackson looks like he has so much torque when he swings that his back might be blown out. I'm a sick person, but I cannot read the phrase
back blown out. That's not because you're a sick person. That's because it's colloquial.
That is just like, we can't say, do you think that his back will be blown out? No, I don't.
No, I mean, you can't even stroke him enough to get his back blown out. I don't think.
Those are 2 different activities. I know what you're saying. I would be wary on making diagnoses on players' health habits without knowing anything about their health habits, really.
Or health in general.
That's HIPAA, isn't it?
HIPAA? HIPAA is not, you can't disclose what you HIPAA. Know about somebody.
That's HIPAA.
They don't
Hey,
know.
average golfer, that's HIPAA.
Javier.
Has Jackson missed a fairway yet? Certainly not since I've been watching. Javier, what's going on? Hi, Ben. Hi, Dan. Finally able to join you guys after a couple of months. Where are you watching from, Javier? Javier Trujillo Dixon.
You're 78 feet. Not going to make it.
No, it's gonna.
Or is it?
Yeah, it's just on the high side.
You're gonna big time make it.
Yeah, it's not. It's actually a pretty damn good putt from 78 feet. You know, Scott Fawcett. I don't know if you were paying attention. He said anything that's within 10% of the length of the putt is a good putt.
That was awesome.
So if you have 20 feet, anything inside 2 feet is great. If you have
I love those like 5. They're his Tiger rules.
Yeah, Tiger 5.
Really nice.
No bogeys on par 5s, which is a lot easier said than done. Obviously, no bogeys from inside 150. No double chips. No.
Was it number 6? No 6s? There was one that was like no
bogeys
doubles
on par 5s.
Oh, no bogeys on par 5s.
There was no bogeys on par 5s. No missed easy up and downs, which he converted into double chips.
Double chips.
No bogeys from 150 and in. No double bogeys, just in general.
Yeah.
And then there was, I think, no 3 putts. No 3 putts.
3 putts.
Yeah.
3-putt avoidance, or he changed it to something else for the amateur, I think. Right?
It's just less 3 putts.
It's like no 3 putts.
Just got out of practice on the range, listening on the way home. Sundays I usually get stuck at work. Pharmacist. Thank you for your work.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Do we say that's a pharmacist? It's important what they do.
Yeah. They do me a service.
Brian Hartman would have got a little bit of a Bernie Sanders free education from Scott. He was on a similar line. Let's see if he can.
Man, they're just touching those. That's crazy.
It picks up speed right around here.
It's hard to see that downhill from this side of it.
I don't think it breaks enough, but based on the 10% rule, that's a good putt. So to close the loop on that thought, Scotty was 78 feet. So anything inside 7 feet, 8 inches. That's not exactly 10% because inches. It's really annoying that there's 12 inches, by the way.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Can there just be 10?
Well, that's what the whole centimeter.
Is it actually? Was 12 like? Was it the size of the king's foot or something, or like? Is that? Look it up.
This is every day's a school day. It's actually really fucking annoying that there's 12.
Why are there 12 inches
for a foot
and not 10?
Yeah,
in a foot.
I hate the working on it, thinking, final touches, one more thing, almost done.
Answer it. Few historical.
The Roman foot. By the way, if you
12 divides more evenly, it splits into halves, thirds, quarters, sixths. That's fair.
A few historical threads converge on this, but the main one goes back to the Romans. The Roman foot, Pez, was divided into 12 uncle. The word uncle meant a 12th part. There's a 12-inch foot is biggest. They all have hogs back in the Roman time?
No, I think a 12-inch foot is like a 10 and a half. Should we get the...
I'm a 10 and a half.
Me too.
Get out the ruler. Scotty for birdie. No way my foot is 12 inches. Is it? Scotty gets it to go. And we're saying, oh, Scotty, why couldn't you make your putts? Why couldn't you make your putts? He shot 63. Shot 63.
I'm so mad at him for
he shot 64, 63, and everyone's like, what a loser this guy is. That's the burden of expectations.
Never meet your heroes.
Scotty looking like it's going to be another solo second, his 5th solo second of the year. It's money, it's points. He was also, I mean, how, like, brain dead. I feel like I'm just feeling normal coming back from the UK. For him to just, like, go out there and just shoot 22 under par and finish solo second again.
It's kind of cool, the juxtaposition, though. Like, he just kind of, like, farted in a 63.
Yeah.
It felt like, and like watching it, and Jackson Koivun is grinding his shit off. Where he's 4 under.
Winning is different though. Winning is a different kind of pressure, but Jackson's still looking.
The way that he's playing though, it's like with so much intensity, and like it's not like he's protecting a lead. It's like he's chasing one, and Scotty's playing like he's protecting one.
Well, Scotty's just playing like it's just a casual.
He's scoring like he's chasing one. It's like insane.
63 for Scotty Scheffler.
Hard, the brain.
63 for Scotty Scheffler, and everyone's like, "What's wrong with this guy?" You know.
I don't think this is a good answer, by the way, to our question. I think it's arbitrary.
Your foot is the same length as the inside of your elbow to your wrist.
That doesn't answer it.
Koivun with another.
It's spicy, boy.
It's just a sensible shot. He's just played very, very sensible, kind of mistake-free golf. He looks unhappy with it, but he's
getting tired of lag putting.
It's a little bit of an aim small, miss small. Yeah, that's pretty. No, mine's longer. Don't show your feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got socks on anyway.
He farted 15 under this week, and I like that. It was a bit of a fart, wasn't it?
Wow, that's pretty locked in.
Is yours?
Yeah.
Do we have a ruler somewhere? We definitely have a ruler somewhere. I don't think my foot is a foot. I don't think my. That's got to be what it is. Is that what it is though? It's because of a foot.
It's always been my assumption.
Yeah.
Measure your arm and then your foot.
It's definitely a foot thing. It's definitely a foot thing.
I mean, we'll confirm it. We got to find a rule. Oh wait.
Can you do that with your?
You can do it with these things now. Watch this.
What? You can measure?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Wait. Measure my foot. Let's actually see how big. Actually, my left foot's bigger.
Wait.
This is great television, by the way. I don't think
it's not working.
It's not working. Koivun with the double. That's fake news. Fake news. Just wrapped up a round today here in North Carolina. Shot of plus 339, says Matt Garrett on the front. Record 9 for me, and then 46 on the back. Brutal end to the round, but still beats any day at work. That's a breakthrough.
Live for that front 9.
That is a breakthrough. I think what I would guess is you were a little bit different mentally on the back 9 than you were on the front 9. That would be my guess. Front 9, you're probably just out playing golf. Back 9, and only you can answer this. Back 9 was probably a little bit more like, oh my God, I have a really good round going. What am I going to finish at? So, but listen, you're always going to have, I feel like it's a very common thing in golf. You have the breakthrough on the 9 holes, and then it's in there. The good golf is in there. Scotty farted in, but didn't blame his dog for it. That's crazy. You guys,
that's a sick dog.
My dog is getting older, and he farts a little bit now. And I think for you guys to blame him on that is really sort of crazy. That's a leader lag extraordinaire.
I've executed
from Jackson
measurement of my foot, and it's 10 inches.
10 inches. That's what I'm saying. So what that would make it, that's even more evidence for it to be 10. And I feel like 10 and a half is bigger. Look up what's the average global male shoe size, because it's definitely smaller than 10 and a half. There's a lot of small dudes out there. I think the average man in the world is like 5'8".
When they, oh, that might be racist. I don't know.
Don't say it.
It's talking about how shoes sell out very fast, and they always sell out very fast in very small sizes.
Do they?
Yeah, and I think it's because there's a certain part of the world where people have smaller feet, and there's a lot of people.
U.S. is around 9 to 10 and a half. Canada trends slightly higher, near 10. Okay. East Asia.
Okay, big dog.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Packing the hammers up north. Averages. East Asia averages closer to 8. Yeah. There you go. And there's a lot more in East Asia, by the way, than there are here.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Scotty looks pissed signing his card. It must be kind of a...
He likes to win the golf tournament. Yeah, that's like his goal.
But it's kind of like it's probably an annoying thing to just like finish second a bunch of times and
when you're that good,
not have it be... Like Scotty has like $100 million just in PGA Tour earnings or something like that. Like you play to win the game. You play to win the game. Griot for birdie. He's got to get to 20 under to make my prophecy come true. And he leaves it short, so that's not going to get it done.
63.
We're watching the one on the right, by the way. Dan, thoughts on United transfer window? It's not over. I'm trying to be patient. I think Tielemans is a sharp signing. I've quite liked what I've seen from Santos so far. Granted, they're playing preseason games. But when you look at what some of our rivals are doing, it's hard to feel like we're not falling behind. I'm hoping that the third midfield signing is that big 80 to 100 million signing. If we can get Chouameni across the line, that would be incredible. That would turn it. So the window's not over, but I also want a left back and a backup striker, and I want Xerxes gone. I think Xerxes, there's a player in there for sure. It's just I feel like it's better for all parties that he gets a fresh start. All right, Jackson Koivun again, 4 birdies, nary a bogey, and just 3 holes to go with a 2-shot lead, including a par 5 at the last. So Koivun is looking fantastic. Scotty has set this ridiculous expectation for winning all the time because of his 20 wins in 5 seasons, correct? Dan, I bought the new T-Series irons, T150 9 through 7, T250 5 to 6, and T350 for a 4-iron. Nice. I love the
that mix
graduated set. I think there's like some stat where it's like 70% or maybe even more of that of pros play a mixed set. So that's
huge percentage.
Yeah, Leeds. Are you guys getting Trafford? Yeah. Alex Bush is a Leeds guy, and he was texting me. He was very excited about James Trafford. Might be getting a new keeper. This is not live. Just want you to know this is not live. He's got a drivable par 4 and a reachable par 5. So I would say Koivun has a firm hand on the trophy.
He's holding that thing.
Does Everton finish in a Euro spot next season? Who's Everton signed? Are they keeping Grealish, by the way? Do we even know what's going on there? Window is mad inflated, though. Look at Rodgers to Chelsea. Yeah, I was listening to the Stretford Paddock guys. I don't know if you know what that is, Levi Ackerman, but it's like Adam McCullough and Joe Smith. I really like them. And they were saying, if you're on the Spain team, and you're looking at England, and you're looking at Rice and Anderson and Rodgers, and these guys are all 120 million players, and you're saying to yourself, these are straightforward footballers. There's got to be 50 of them in Spanish academies. The British tax is just absolutely insane. What irons did you get fit for? I have the T100s down to the 7-iron. I have the 150s in the 6 and 5 iron, and then I have a 250 with a graphite shaft in the 4 iron. So I also went graduated as well.
I'm 150 all the way till my 4 iron, and then I have a T250U 4 iron.
Yeah, I think that's what I have too. I don't have my clubs with me right now. Grillo going first, so hopefully give a good visual to young Koivun. He's got it on a really good line. Let's see if can he carry. I don't think so with 172 ball speed. It's not going to carry. It's going to land right into that upslope. Yep, everyone's hitting it right into that upslope. So it's drivable in name only. I would say it's a dyno. It's a drivable in name only because it's you have to have like Jake Knapp speed. You have to have that extra 10 miles per hour in order to get it there.
Reminds me of that downhill par 4 at Portrush is at 17 that we both drove it like all the way down, like almost all the way.
Yeah,
like,
but
it's hard to get.
I think
there.
that one's there. I think
that's drivable.
We're not professionals. Thoughts on Newcastle? Well, you guys just keep getting mugged off by every player who doesn't want to go there. You have a lot of money to spend, it seems like, especially with the Tonali sale. But problem is, it's very interesting in soccer. The player has to agree.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I think that always kind of bugged me that it's like, oh, guess what? You're moving your whole family to Cleveland.
Yeah, like I was saying, all these guys, like Koivun's got this going left.
Ooh, the plane coming through. There. That's sick.
But the low pull, you get an extra 5 yards out of it, and Jackson Koivun has found the green on 16, perfectly pin high. We're calling it 1.5 hands on the trophy. 1.5 hands on the trophy. What's your favorite and least favorite architects? Are you talking, I would say Frank Gehry, probably number
Frank Lloyd
one.
Wright's probably my number one, yeah.
Tillinghast, I would say. If we're going back to the golden age. I mean, I'm partial because I was a member of Quaker Ridge in New York, which is a Tilly treasure, as they call it. I like those East Coast golf courses, Treeline, Parkland.
Before you answer the second part of that question, I just want to say, if you have a least favorite golf course architect, you're a prick.
Reese Jones. That's what all the architecture nuts would say.
If you made a golf course and a golf course exists for people to play on, you rule.
I do like your outlook of like just give me the golf is very refreshing to me.
How like cynical and sad do you have to be like, this guy makes the worst golf courses?
Guy. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of I guess cynical and sad people out there. I also like Mike Strand's golf courses. You know you're playing a Mike Strand's golf course. We lost him too soon. But you always know. Have you played a Mike Strand's golf course? Have you played?
No.
You haven't played Caledonia or Tobacco Road?
No.
True Blue. They're crazy.
Did you book your flight yet for Pinehurst?
Yes, same ones as you.
So we don't have to leave until I think our flight's like 6:30
on Saturday. So
we could go play Tobacco Road.
Wait, is that because that's the only direct?
Yeah,
I might connect then. I don't want to stay there all afternoon.
You don't want to go play.
It's gonna be fucking 1,000 degrees.
Yeah, maybe just like for fun, no cameras. Like we can just go play golf. Like,
you think we can get on a Saturday at Tobacco Road?
I think Dan Rapaport
with
can.
with like a month. I think I might be going home after that.
All right,
we'll see. We'll see. This is Hugh Jackson is beating world number one. This is huge. Where did I get Hugh Jackson from? This is huge. Jackson is beating world number one in his third start. This has to give him confidence. I would say so.
I hope so.
Love the faction section the other day. Nobody does this anywhere. Great content. Thanks.
Thanks, Mick.
The golfers wearing clothes, I would say, we're lucky that, I think our fans feel, or our listeners, I should say, feel a connection to us, and, they feel comfortable coming up to us and talking to us, which is great. That's what we're here for. We're here to build a community. And I feel like of all this, Placker Whack's been a big people like Placker Whack. I think people really like golfers wearing clothes. It's one that I feel like, and probably you more so than me because you're the driver behind golfers wearing clothes, but I feel like people come up and say, I really like golfers wearing clothes.
I didn't realize that you had heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Out in the wild.
Well, that's when I'm with you, but it's
couple people at the Open.
It's your segment. It's your segment.
Love it.
Strengths is the best for my money. Just played Tot Hill 2 weeks ago. Amazing. I haven't played Tot Hill.
Tot Hill. What a name.
Either of you guys played Medalist in Michigan? $16 for the card for proper low-end tournament course. No. Never played golf in Michigan.
That sounds great, though.
I've only ever been to Michigan. I visited Ann Arbor when I was in college. I had some buddies who went to Michigan. But other than that, I've never spent any time in Michigan.
Oh, you went to Michigan to...
I went to the University of Michigan.
Sick.
Yeah. I've played golf in Wisconsin quite a bit, but never Michigan. Coles! Oh, no, that was not
Davis.
Coles, so it's okay. It's Davis.
Oh, nice stretch.
Yeah, that's it.
Touch those toes.
Yeah, he's hamstring mogging the rest of the field there.
Jeez. Morgan, we
what did Morgan say?
Morgan Clark said the golf gods...
To make Koivun S-word the ball all over? I don't think it's going to happen. Here's Scotty.
You want to guess what he's saying?
Let's do it. You asked me a question.
Scott, so what can you take away from this round coming up? Another solo second.
Yeah, I think golf is very challenging. And, for me, I gave it a good run today. To be able to shoot 63 on Sunday is really, really cool, really special for me and my family. Jackson's playing really well out there. It's really exciting to see a young player come from college and kind of translate that to the tour very quickly. So
now, Scotty, I hate to interrupt you, but you didn't say that you left a few shots out there. Are you okay? Is everything all right? Usually you leave a few shots out there.
Yeah, I think anytime you play golf, you're going to leave a few shots out there. It's a very challenging game. Have you noticed how many times he says challenging? Yeah. It's a very challenging game, and
I like to challenge myself.
Yeah, I think I've never played around a golf where I felt like I got absolutely everything out of it. So, look, it was a great week for me, and looking forward to a couple weeks off, and then hopefully freshen up for the playoffs.
What do you think? Is this another solo second? Are you starting to become? Is your legacy going to be that you're the second place guy more so than you are a winner?
Yeah, look, for me, I'm not really concerned with legacy. I'm not really playing for anything like that. I play for myself and for the love of the competition, and I'm more concerned with trying to give my best every day while I'm out there. And I felt like today, Ted and I did a really good job of having the right attitude out there and sort of staying present in the moment. So legacy, I'll leave that for people like you to decide. But for me, I'm just focusing on being my best out there.
Thanks for joining us, Scotty. Really, really appreciate the time as always, and thanks for telling us something new this time.
Anytime, Amanda. All right, that was your Scotty Scheffler interview. Grillo! I told you this guy was gonna get to 20 under par.
Wow.
I said, Dan, he's playing like shit. He's 1 over par through 10 holes. I said, I don't really. I said, first of all, I said I can't hear you, and second of all, I said if I could hear you, I couldn't care. Speaking of golfers wearing clothes, what is good for hot, humid weather? The poly blend is boring and lame, but I'm afraid it's actually the correct material. Ben. What about like a loose linen?
Buddy.
I always wanted a linen golf. Why are there no linen golf shirts?
Linen blend. You could find them out there.
Are there?
They exist, yeah. You might even be able to find one on like Amazon, honestly. Like
well,
a
we're
linen
Manners
blend.
guys.
Yeah.
You were Manners.
Manners
golf.
They're I'm not even just saying this because you brought up their summer collection, those 2 polos that they put out. You've worn them a few times.
Yeah,
and
I have worn them.
Look very breathable.
Koivun for Eagle. I think this will satisfy the 10% rule. Maybe not. He's got about 6 feet left for his birdie. He wanted to go. Look, the kid's got some sass.
He wants the ball in the hole.
Yeah, he's got some sass. Scotty's shout on 17 last week was brilliant. What are we talking about? Sports are streaky and inconsistent by nature. A ton of wins and seconds throughout a career are great, but they don't come in even doses. That was strangely poetic. Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, killer golf. I would really like to get out to Minnesota. I've got some buddies in Minnesota. I used to do a golf trip every year with a bunch of guys from Minnesota. Yeah, those guys drink. Those guys can drink some beer. And I'm not even talking about like oh, dude, let's go smash some beers. It's just like 8 a.m. and they're just like
no, they're just hydrating.
But they don't talk about it.
No, it's just part of your life.
It's just part of their life.
I respect the shit out of it.
Like I'm still have a little bit of a cough. I've gotten much better. My energy level is much better, but I'm still.
I want to know if there really was a tantrum if Joseph Boza is using hyperbole there. It's Jackson.
Jackson gets it to go. What a round this has been from the kid, man. 5 birdies. I'm gonna say it again. Nary a bogey and a 3-shot lead. I'm gonna call it 1.5 hands on the trophy. Jackson Koivun officially. And why don't you guys all hit a like if you're watching for 1.5 hands on the trophy. We have some great little, I'm not gonna say inside jokes because that makes it feel like, they're exclusive. We have some fun community banter on here, such as learn parallel park or learn handicap parking, learn next. We have golfers wearing clothes. We have dudes hitting shots. We have fart gate. We have report gate. We have there's quite a few. Rory finishes where Scotty does. Well, I actually think that Koivun is rather performative. Reporter, but Rory, you are the epitome of an whoa. Stu does not like Rory McIlroy. You guys are born up little shit. You guys are born in the same year, I think. Stu, he's a fellow 1989er. It's 2 hands on the trophy for me. It's never 2 hands on the trophy until they're on the 18th hole. Starting Minneapolis for some good golf courses, and then up north near Brainerd, there is a lot of great golf. Extremely biased, but you should go out and play at the Classic at Madden's. There's a tournament called the Resorters in Minnesota, I think it's called, that I've had kind of loosely circled that I'd like to play. Who are the guys that need to finish strong to secure a President's Cup team? I feel like Xander and JT should be in. Those guys will probably get like reputation picks, but like a JJ Spawn, a Ben Griffin, an Akshay, those guys are
those 3 guys really quiet.
Yeah, it's like, do you put Ben Griffin on the team or would you put Koivun? I would put Koivun.
I would put Koivun right now.
Yeah, but also we're kind of media guys, so makes sense.
About to win.
He is about to win, and he's closed it really, really strongly. Really,
look at the names behind him. He's got there's 3 green jackets behind him.
My buddy who's not a big fan, a golf fan, but is a betting guy, said need Koivun to get nervy. Took Scotty, and then 30 minutes later said kid hits piss missile after piss missile.
True.
It's a good way of describing it.
They're all pissy.
What is that? Is that a red? One of those red balloons for Finn Jorgen?
They're hearts.
Red hearts. Got him.
Learn hearts.
Learn hearts. Learn emojis. All right, this is if there is a scary shot, this is the one here. We got 201 yards to the pin and water all down the left. The good thing is I think this kind of fits Jackson Koivun's ball flight. I think he can start a little draw at that front right part where it's 188 to clear. He's probably hitting 6 iron, maybe 7 iron.
Kind of got two nervous shots left on the golf course. This and the second shot in the 18. You keep this dry, you've completed half of the equation. After
Grillo goes. But no, I think Grillo going first is not bad. He's kind of bailed out of it though, but I think this is going to be dry, and there is that bailout to the right, so
you can see the safety play.
There's a definite safety play. I would not be surprised if Jackson. It's a back left pin, and he seems to be playing the same way he's been playing all week. It doesn't. He has not. We haven't seen him kind of go into protect the lead mode at all. We've certainly seen that with his mannerisms.
No, he's trying.
Yeah. Scary for a mid-am. That's right, Joe Smith.
So you think he's
for an actual mid-am, not for a failed former tour pro. It's a huge match play tournament. More than 500 players start the week. That's right, Thomas. Yes, resorters. I would like that. I just don't have time. I just don't. Unfortunately, I am playing in a tournament with Waxy. We're making our debut. We're playing in the if we get in, I think, but we're playing in this tournament at Lakeside. This invitational.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Koivun, what's up with the 1-arm finish there, Koivun?
It's right at the pin.
What's up with the 1-arm finish there, Koivun? Yeah, it's right in the fat part of the green, right in the middle of the green. He hasn't missed a green since we've been watching, and he hasn't missed a fairway since we've been watching.
Do you know why he just did that?
Why?
Because he was going at the pin, and the wind took it to the middle.
Yeah,
he wants a birdie.
He's got his foot on the gas. Great show, Dan, guys. Is it just me, or doesn't Jackson Koivun look like Keegan Bradley's long-lost son from Medina, Ohio? You think so?
Yeah, could be.
He's a more tan gentleman.
Yeah, he could be a nephew.
He's a more tan gentleman. Any concerns about Koivun's swing long-term? Internet seems nervous about back issues. The internet seems nervous about a lot of things.
I can't believe this is such a thing.
It's such a thing.
Like I thought you were like kind of
exaggerating. It's a huge thing. We've had at least 5. Look, I'm not a
Don't talk to his golf back.
Yeah, that's
what I say.
That's HIPAA.
That's HIPAA.
Yeah.
I like
that's
that.
HIPAA. That's HIPAA. He is worried. He wants to protect that record. I don't think he's thinking about the record. Koivun is exaggerated, but most players these days have an insane amount of side bend. Ryan Fox, for one, has been good throughout his career. That's right, Ethan. That's exactly right. That's also HIPAA, but that's right. Dan, are you trying to qualify for state am or tournaments like that in Cali? I just don't have the time, unfortunately. I'm playing the U.S. Mid-Am qualifier. I'm supposed to play. I don't know if it's going to work. It's a Monday, which is we do our show on Mondays. Most qualifiers are on Mondays. And it's the Monday of the Tour Championship, which historically has been an event that we've gone to. So it's usually been to do the show and then get on the airplane. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, when would your tee time theoretically be? Like, it could be any time during that day, right? Or would they all be morning?
No, it'll be like a full field. It could be any time during the day.
Yeah, so you could have a time that works out that you can do the show, go right to the course afterwards.
No, that's
and
not. No, it's like an hour and a half away. Wow. What I would have to do is we'd have to do the show on Sunday night, which we could do.
Yeah.
We'd have to pre-record the show on Sunday night, which we don't like to do, but we could do. And then play and then get on a night flight.
After it. Assuming you have a morning tee time.
And I think there's red eyes to Atlanta.
Also, you could red eye or you could just leave in the morning on Tuesday.
No, because then I'm only there for Wednesday. But I would if there's one round of golf that I would like to play, it's that one. I would like to not miss for that because I'm here I think until then. Actually, I'm going to fucking Ireland I'm going back to Ireland for a wedding, which is just bananas. But I'm here, so I have some time. I've been sick this week, but I'm going to work on my game this week. I blocked out I have a new planner by the way. By the way, take a look at this thing. If you guys are still using a Google. Still using it, so that's like an old school thing. If you're still using
you haven't reverted to analog,
dude, look at this. How beautiful is this thing?
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
A calendar changes things,
dude. And where I can actually write it out, like what I'm doing.
Priorities
feels incredible.
That's really nice.
Big old planner.
Who makes that one? Where'd that come from?
Anecdote. Los Angeles, local
Shout
brand.
Out to Anecdote.
I'm a local community kind of guy.
Live from Mid-Am Qualifier with Ben doing live broadcast and watch along
for you.
Yeah, you want to watch along.
I gotta tell you guys something. A little watch along exclusive. I think I've said this before. I do not like playing golf on camera. I don't like doing it. I'm not good enough to where I feel like I'm showing off in a way. And maybe this is because I'm just good enough and spend enough time around the best players in the world to know how bad I am, relatively. It's not my personality to be like, look at the camera, like, I can't believe that bad. Like, I'm more like,
that's why I hated like rewatching myself on camera playing golf for the first time because I was like, I don't like this guy. Like, what a douchebag.
I just don't listen. I think playing golf on camera, being a YouTuber, is like a skill set for sure. What I do is not that. And I like it's very interesting to me because golf is such a massive part of my life. But I think I've been, since I left Barstool, I've been pretty good at keeping playing golf to where it's it's mine.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lose that.
Even if it's been encroached on a little bit professionally, you have to keep part of it for just you.
Exactly.
When you go play with your dad.
Exactly. I'm not filming that.
Sacred thing.
But also when I'm in competition, I don't want to be worried about how am I looking on camera. And also wasn't there a whole outcry of filming qualifiers? Wasn't that a whole thing?
Oh yeah.
This year?
I think actually the USGA updated its rules because of it.
Saying you're not allowed to do it?
We have to look into that.
Well, I'm definitely not doing it, so we don't have to look into it.
No, I'm just saying for the show.
It's a 0% chance of it happening. So if Koivun is a stock, are you buying? Well, the stock's probably pretty highly priced already. Are you guys pretty even keeled or hot heads on the course? I would say I'm
both.
I would say I'm definitely not I don't throw clubs or anything like that. I can just get very down on myself and say some nasty things to myself under my breath. I think
we both can get very hot for a very short amount of time. It's like after a bad shot, I can really be angry at myself for 10 seconds and say something really mean or that I regret.
Yeah.
Or treat you or somebody that I'm playing with second class, don't talk to me.
Thoughts on Baltusrol, asks Quinn Egan. Well, I played the new lower. Got rid of a lot of trees, cleared a lot out. It's a very historic place. I think of Baltusrol, I think of Jack Nicklaus, and it's hosted a ton of major championships. It's one of the best 36-hole facilities. I never played the upper. I would like to play the upper. So I feel like I can't give a full account of Baltusrol without having played one of the two amazing courses there. All right, Jackson Koivun down the hill. He's going to miss left pretty good, I think. He's going to keep breaking. It holds its line. It's another perfect leader lag for Jackson Koivun. How well has this young man closed out the tournament? I'm gonna make sure of this because I don't want to get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure since we've been watching, he has not missed. Oh, get out of here, Aid. He has not missed a fairway nor a green. Not nary, nor. That's another one.
Nary.
That's another one. Nor is another really good phrase. Right?
Nor has he missed a green.
Was this one on the green? Yep. Taps in for his par, and he's got 1.75 hands on the trophy. It would take some special kind of collapse now for Jackson Koivun not to get his first win. Yep, fairway and green on 12. Green on 13. Fairway and green on 14. Fairway and green on 15. Green on 16. He drove the green.
Drove it, yeah.
17, he finds the green. So let's keep this streak alive. Yeah, it's been a...
I wonder what it was his front nine.
Almost a perfect game.
Yeah, he could have...
Yeah, I do. Make you right. I do get red. That's another thing. I'm a bit of a red guy. I'm red through and through. My blood is red. So is my, metaphorical blood with the famous Man United. But yeah, I'm a bit of a red guy. Have you ever missed the ball since having a half decent... I've gone under it. Swing and a miss where like the ball's sitting on top of like some...
There's a putt in this match that I literally hit the ground behind the ball and felt like a child again, where you hit the ground.
Oh, that's the worst.
And then you top it almost. And
that's no good.
You were in the video, you're like, oh, did you chunk it? I'm like, it's worse than that.
It's worse than that. Mick McCarthy, isn't that the name of the manager who they say, it can't get any worse? It can.
It can.
Is that Mick McCarthy? Yeah, Mick McCarthy. Look at me. Dialed.
Is that you, bro?
Yeah, it can.
Please tell me it's you.
It can't go on. No, it can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
It can.
It can.
It's an all-timer. It's an all-timer. Griot, I said you were going to finish at 20 under. You got to make this par. He doesn't make it, but he's going to birdie 18, so we're fine. Don't worry about it. We're fine. All right, we're headed to the last hole, guys. I want everyone to kind of remember where they were. Jackson Koivun, you're about to witness the first of many PGA Tour victories for this talented young man. It's been an incredible performance on this back nine. There's been no shakiness at all. He hasn't, I think his longest par putt, I think was on 14, maybe, was it? Where he kind of gassed the first one, and it was 4 feet 6 inches. So he hasn't had to make a single par putt outside of 4.5 feet.
It's professional behavior.
My pronunciation of Morikawa is correct, by the way.
Morikawa. I picked that up.
Is correct.
Because of
it's
that.
not Morikawa.
Yeah, you gotta respect the Japanese heritage.
I heard him saying that early in his career, and I said, so is it Morikawa? And he said, yes, and he broke it down for me. It's a Japanese last name, and it's the first one is Mori, and the second one is Kawa, so it is Morikawa. Dan, thoughts on a World Cup of Golf instead of the President's Cup? What would that look like? I think there already is a World Cup of Golf. Or there was. Thomas Peters and was it not Dietrich? Who was the other Belgian? Thomas Peters won the World Cup of Golf.
The reason there's only one truly prominent international versus international whatever team competition.
Hey, what with Dietrich? Okay, I was wrong.
Because of the depth in our sport. Soccer has so much more global depth.
Yes.
To have a World Cup.
Yes.
We can't even have a President's Cup.
No, it's exactly right.
Cup. So
it's exactly right.
Are you going to put the few, Estonian guys on a team together and make them play against...
Is Koivun going to do the tradition unlike any other in withdrawal next week? I say no. Because he's trying to get up there in the playoffs. Yeah. He's trying to,
Actually, yeah, we said he's right on the cusp if he wins.
And it's not like he has other signature events that he's guaranteed into, because the playoffs, you have to earn your way into them. But this one's going to get him in the Masters. Yeah, he's projected 70th right now. So, no, I don't think he'll skip.
I think he wants a cushion.
I think he wants to keep going. Morikawa. Yep, that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. Don't know what to tell you. If you guys want me to start pronouncing his name wrong, I'm not going to do it. So,
Javier, I wonder how many we've missed. How many we're going to see a lot more of this kid have we missed on the broadcast from having it muted?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to see a lot more of this kid. Not big on the social media.
Not big on the socials. He's kind of old school in that way. If there were two-man teams, you could do the World Cup. But then you can't just, make a World Cup appear out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing about the World Cup is that it developed naturally. And it's
fantastic
once
American
every
golfers.
4 years. I think the Olympics is kind of the World Cup of golf, even though, I could get roasted for saying that. It's not nearly as prestigious, but I think having something be once every 4 years kind of adds to its.
You keep doing it every Olympics. If golf continues to become more popular, then they converge at a moment.
Well, I think having the winners be Justin Rose, Xander Schauffele, and Scotty Scheffler, I think definitely adds some.
They put the right test
juice
up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Koivun on 18. He has got the tee back. Let's see if he can continue his perfect game, so to speak, on this back nine. He plays a draw. This fairway certainly favors the cutter, but he's hit piss missile after my boy put it rather artfully. Let's see if Koivun can find another one.
Pissed on it.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too far left, though. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway. I think it stays in the fairway. I think it stays in the fairway.
Under that mound, yeah.
That's an interesting tee shot. Was that really short, or is that a weird camera angle?
I thought it was like cutting.
It was very low.
Bullet left.
It was very low.
Dan was first on Koivun. Let the record show.
I don't know that was first on Koivun. I think a lot of people have been on Koivun.
Okay, Denny.
Yeah, it was a weird tee shot. A bit of a miss hit. It was 249 yards.
Like a toe banger.
It was a strange one.
Yeah, that's the shape we're looking for.
That's what you're expecting. Yeah, that tee shot. What are they saying on the shank? Yeah, it was definitely
toe shanked.
It was a really strange one. When do you think Koivun will be a top 10 player in the world? How many majors in the next 5 years? The majors question is difficult. I think he could be a top 10 player in the world by this time next year, maybe. I mean, he's got nothing but like upside when it comes to world ranking. He's laughing at that tee shot. He's literally laughing. But it's still in the fairway. And honestly, it takes the decision out of his hands. He's going to lay it up there left, and he looks young. He is young.
Looks like Clark Kent.
He is human. That was nerves, but it's still in the fairway.
I mean,
this kid's so good that his shanks are still in the fairway.
That, if we want to talk about his swing, if I'm going to have an armchair opinion about it, that kind of thing is what would worry me. It's so violent that the margins can get kind of crazy and you can chunk a driver.
Yeah, there's definitely some movement going on.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Wait, I want to see. Let's see a replay here. They usually upload. This should upload. Did he hit? So he hit behind it?
Yeah, you could see there's like a cut out of the ground.
Really?
He like dragged the toe of the
just a total and complete miss hit. Honestly, best miss you could have. That'll calm him down. Yeah, exactly. Because it also takes like he's just going to hit a wedge and a wedge on the green. He'll be a top 10 golfer in 2 years from today. I'll take the under on that.
Bozo, you've been talking a lot about how upset CBS is about this. Like, I think a broadcaster wants a guy like Jackson Koivun to come through and beat anybody's
100%.
You want to tell a story.
100%. 100%. That was frustration from CBS. That was not frustration. I do want to see a replay of this tee shot, though. They'll probably show it again. There's only 2 balls left on the golf course, so you would think that they would show it again.
Dan, I found the watch I want finally.
Oh, did you?
Getting some eBay perks in.
Damn. So are you still like you do some eBay perusing?
Still do a little eBay perusing.
How do you they have like a certificate that shows that it's like?
Yeah, I found the reference that I wanted of the Rolex. And then you just got to find the dial and the face combination that you want. So the one that I want has black Roman numerals.
Show me the one you want.
Yeah, I'll show
you. You gotta click on the trains to show that you're. Oh, that's the one. So it's got gold trim. That's a. What's the? How big is it?
36.
It's pretty small, isn't it?
It's average. Like 40 is when they get into the bigger faces. 34 is like pretty small.
You don't seem like a big face watch guy.
I don't have big enough
You don't seem like a big face Rollie. I got 2 of those or a few of those.
Big face Rollie. I got 2 of those.
Does he say 2 of those? I feel like
I'm out the window.
I feel like he has probably more than that. Right?
Now he does probably. I don't know about big face, but
I was from
only accept the Rolex as a gift. All right, you want my address, Spence?
Yeah. So awesome! You guys do a 3M watch along sicko stuff. Keep it up. Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, you could see we fatted the fuck out of it.
My wife is
look
also
at this. Look at this.
Yeah, I told you the heels fucking hit the ground.
And the tee did some weird stuff. The tee like went down.
It went down.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was like what you'd pick up after an iron shot. I saw the replay. I just saw it. I love these CBS and NBC series ads. The weekly viewership on these can't be more than 100K. Canon. I don't know. 100K is a lot, by the way. We would take 100K very quickly.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. Shortest drive this week for Jackson Koivun, but it's in the fairway. There are a lot of balls in the water there, and his is not one of them. So, again, I don't think this is the worst outcome for him because I think it probably takes the decision out of his hands and just hit a wedge and a wedge.
Although that landing area where you lay up is bunker ridden. If I'm going to be pessimistic about it.
Nah, he's going to be just fine. This is my first year watching PGA and golf YouTube. Surprised how much time is devoted to course setup. Well, we have the 3 days before a tournament where it's just like lead up, and you kind of run out of things to talk about. So.
Also, like big picture, it's never been harder to test these players. Setups kind of never been more important.
I think that's very well put.
Fairway finder.
Yeah.
Jeez, I can't believe that. I mean, I'd be
shout out to me though for even on the mute. Shout out to me, which is a very humble thing to say. But I said, is that thing go really short, or is that a weird camera angle? Because you could tell the camera was like set up for a certain depth.
The tracer
of field.
couldn't even really pick
I had no idea
the tracer
where it was.
quit. It was like you were waiting for it to turn.
Koivun score on 18 over under 5.5 under. He's gonna make
under.
He's gonna make a very, very, very standard par. He's gonna hit to 25 feet. He's gonna make his par. Here's the layup.
288
from Jackson Koivun. Just an iron aimed way left of it. Ooh, he's pulled it though. Nope, he hasn't. That was almost. Do I dare say that was a bit of a draw cut?
It started to draw hard and then straightened out.
He's found the fairway. He's got 1.9 hands on the trophy now. 1.96 hands on the trophy. So everything besides from, I have a buddy, not a buddy.
1.4, call it.
I have a friend, not buddy is a friend, is the same thing. I have a kid no, I don't have a kid either. I have an acquaintance.
You know a guy.
I know a guy. We got there in the end. Who cut in a boating accident, cut the top finger off. So that's what Jackson Koivun has. He has that guy's hand.
All but the tip of his pinky.
All but the. No, I'm saying not even like this past knuckle. I'm saying like.
Just nail up?
Yeah, everything except for his nail up he has on the trophy right now. First win of a Hall of Fame career. Joe, don't put some undue pressure on the young man. You need a t-shirt that says shout out to me. I do like that. Rolex and Yeti cooler only gifts. Take stress off gifts. Those are two things that are different, little bit of a different, tax bracket in terms of a gift there, but it's okay. There's room for everybody.
I'm a wallet guy.
Are you in a wallet guy? Well, this is a wallet too.
Because it gives you a little sippy.
I do like that. Was there like some stuff back in the day where like you're not supposed to straws because you get like
probably
wrinkles around your mouth?
Probably.
I like a straw though.
I got a lot to worry about. That's not that,
Yeah. We're doing better though.
Yeah.
We're doing better. I think.
I feel great.
You been good this week?
Yeah.
Good. Happy to hear it.
Yeah, been very good.
The Jackson turned pro too late to get chosen for the President's Cup. I don't think so, Steven.
No.
I don't think so. You know what? Because the operative word there is chosen. I feel like I'm chosen. I'm covered in gold. Raging with the bros tonight. Nah, he'll be going straight to Rocket Don't Say Mortgage Classic.
Yeah, he's raging with the bros in Detroit, having some Detroit style pizza.
Yeah, that's a true rage. There's Lance, his agent. He had Justin Thomas. Now he's got Jackson Koivun. Just goes from star to star, from young star to young star.
Rolex wedding gift, like I literally asked my wife for that before a wedding. Didn't happen. This is why I'm in the market now.
No, I think, don't listen to everybody else. You deserve to give yourself a gift. You've done incredible work as the editor-in-chief of Scratch.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious.
Thank you.
You got to enjoy life, man. What do you say? No bank. I was just about to say it. No banks in heaven.
It's true.
No banks in heaven. First win of many this year for Jackson. Well, there's not that many tournaments left unless he plays in the fall. Ben & Den Rolex sounds like a great wedding gift. Oh, Alex Bush wants that for his wedding. That's what he just said.
I don't know. After I get mine, Bush, I don't know if I have enough time to save up for you.
I do have to get Alex kind of a nice wedding gift.
What if I pitch in and we get him a doubly awesome one together?
Yeah, we should.
Maybe he's like two together. Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I think we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great idea.
Cool. Alex, we just decided your wedding gift, buddy.
Woo!
It's a banger.
Happy boy.
It's a
incoming
banger. Rocket your former employer mortgage. Wow, Ian Lawrence. Did they send you guys a company-wide blast that said, "Don't say mortgage"?
The all cap subject line.
Yeah. Do not say mortgage. You can say anything. besides mortgage.
We do it all, bitch.
All right, here is Jackson Koivun on the 18th. He has laid it up to the middle of the fairway after that chunked tee shot. He's just got to find dry land here. He's doing the little crouch. He doesn't seem to like it. It's got a little bit of heat on it. He missed the green. He missed the green. It's just in the
that's bad for the stats.
semi afterwards. But I was gonna do this whole thing about how he pitched a perfect game on 18, even with that chunk. But he has officially missed the green. Koivun is just long in the fringe. Might chip it just because the fringe is a little bit hairy this week, but it's going to be the 1.999 hands on the trophy now for Jackson Koivun. Will Jackson Koivun withdraw from the Rocket? Don't say Mortgage Classic next week. No.
3M don't say Coldwell Banker Burnett.
What did he say?
3M don't say Caldwell Banker Burnett Classic.
Yeah,
That's such a shout.
It's so good. That's another one of our good community things of the Rocket Don't Say Mortgage Classic. James Nicklaus is 20th with 659 points and leads Vat Fisher by 10. Ooh, he's been slowly moving down. It's only top 20. It used to be 30 at PGA Tour cards. The last couple of years, it's only been top 20. Bro won with 5 starts. Patrick Rogers wants to fight him.
It's a tough one for
Patrick Rogers. Did you see Patrick Rogers shot 70? He shot 76 over par in the first round. Mm-hmm. I was sold a fucking lie earlier this year. I saw him play at Brown Country Club. I said, "This is the greatest golfer on God's green earth." I said, "I've never seen a player this good."
I think he got a little bit hurt.
I don't know.
If I remember correctly,
it's just going to be a battle again. They've broken contain.
Oh,
what a scene at the 3M. Kids. Hey, this is a great PGA Tour event. I'm just going to say it. It is. Look at the turnout from the Minnesota community.
Oh, even Dad started jogging. There was one dad walking in the middle of there. Foxy paid your mortgage last week. All right, hooves.
Come on, Foxy. Go on, Foxy.
Go on, Foxy.
Plaque for the toe shank. No, that would be whack. It's more impressive to not win at this point. That's correct, Chase. That is correct. We're just waiting for the moment here now, guys. I would like him to not make a bogey. I feel like that would be something that I would feel good about.
He's such a clean-cut kid. How about it for the 3M watch along? Thanks for showing up, everybody.
Good stuff. Really good stuff. Koivun, it's people, it's he's box office.
Box office. That curly hair coming out of the back. He is
box office. 500 par, up and down for 66.
Great head of hair. Ian Lawrence said they were allowed to say mortgage.
They were?
Seems illegal.
What do you mean? I thought they... Wait,
internally.
Did they not change the name? They didn't change the name to just Rocket? I thought that was only for the tournament?
He's saying, colloquially, they were still allowed to do that.
Feels wrong for a rookie to bow out of an event after winning something less than a major. It's not even about that. It's that he wants the points. He's 70th. He's not going to bow out. Joseph Bose is right on this. Northern California boy, love it. Yep, they did move to North Carolina. I'm pretty sure his family lives in North Carolina now. But yeah, he grew up playing a public course in the San Jose area. Does this win put him on the radar for Sneds? Yeah, you bet it does.
I hope so.
You bet it does.
If Sneds is a company man thinking long term,
that's kind of what I'm saying, right? If we're thinking about long term of these United States, if we're thinking about star building,
marketing,
get this man out there. Tommy Morrison got the job done. 29 under. What a dog. He also didn't make a bogey. Nary a bogey.
63.
Locked up his tour card. That's sick. 6'8", this guy.
He is 6'8". No, 6'9".
6'9".
That's taller than Lamprecht.
Are you sure? I think
Lamprecht might be 6'10".
I think Lamprecht might be 6'10".
6'8". There's a new big boy on tour.
His
name's Tommy Morrison.
He's not quite on tour yet.
The big Texan. I would love to come play golf in Morocco.
Morocco.
I've been invited to they have a tournament in Morocco called the Hassan Trophy.
Yeah, Trophy Hassan.
Yeah. I've been invited that a couple of times and thought, Morocco seems sweet. I would love to go get a rug.
Is that that's where they do the rugs? Is Morocco? All right, Koivun is chipping.
Classy boy.
He likes it, but he's giving it the go. He doesn't like it. It's going to stay short. This is going to ruin the whole narrative.
He's going to make a bogey.
He's going to make a bogey.
We took the under on 5.5.
Yep.
A mere seconds ago.
These guys were sharp. How about Tommy Morrison though? Started his career tie for 10th, tie for 5th, 2nd, and a W. That's pretty damn impressive, man.
Mm-hmm. That's called doing your job, man. Get out of college as a top guy.
Yeah, start making that money.
Get on the corn fair and start corning those.
On them corn fair.
Get on the Corn Ferry.
That Corn Ferry tour. You remember when that just reminds me? Remember, this might have been a little before you were locked in, but do you remember when Paul Azinger got roasted for saying you can win all you want on that European tour? But you ever heard this? He was talking about someone, I don't remember who it was, and the guy had like, it might have been Fitzy, and I think it was Fitzy, and they were talking about how he's won like 4 times on the European tour but hasn't won. He goes, you can win all you want on that European tour. But you gotta get it done on the PGA Tour.
PGA Tour.
The PGA Tour.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
You want to win on that PGA Tour. All right, here's Koivun for the victory. Let's see if he can finish with a par, a scrambling par, and a bogey-free 66. The putt.
Oh yeah, kid.
He loves it. Jackson Koivun, I want everyone to take a moment right now and remember where you were, because Jackson Koivun has officially arrived in just his 3rd start as a professional on the PGA Tour. He has beaten Scottie Scheffler to win the 3M Open. And that noise you hear, it's a little phone call, and it's going off to Brant Snedeker, and it's me. Hypothetically, I'm doing this while I'm talking, and I'm saying, get this man to Medina. We want some young blood. We're hungry for a new star. We don't have that many major champions who are young. We want to build stars. Get Jackson Koivun on that President's Cup team. He is breaking down in tears. It has happened so fast. He's the best college player over the last decade. He turns professional, and in just his 3rd start, he shoots a bogey-free 66 to beat the world #1 Scottie Scheffler. What for a week after a major championship, you really could not ask for anything more. Bogey-free 66, stared down Scottie Scheffler, and he got the job done, and it's all sinking in now for the young man. $1.5 million US. That's about the amount of money that he forfeited by not being a professional last year with all of his top 11 finishes.
Good call, kid.
He has got the trophy
and
now.
the time to let it soak in while Griot putts, too.
And misses. What a great watch along, you guys. Really, really, really enjoyed that with you all. This was a real sicko one, but we had Scottie, we had Koivun. What a great week for the boys. We'll see you tomorrow, 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. We got Dan on golf. We got a lot of work to do until then, but loved every minute with you guys. We'll see you all very soon.
Cheers.